Yo, is a real nigga alive? Can a can a nigga live? Hmm? Is there any real niggas left? I know. I returned. I'm back. Who's in the building? Let me see where y'all in the building from X. That's great. We in the building, man. We having a conversation. Um, I've been trying to get on the stream for a couple of days, but the way life's been working, it's been a little difficult to come on here and give you guys a quality show. But we are back in the building. Let me turn the brightness on. We back in the building. We probably went live probably like 15 minutes sooner, but I don't think that is a problem. I feel like we have to talk about a few things. Some of these topics I've kind of been sitting on for a minute, and I think that I would rather be on time for certain things than kind of be early and get people looking at me crazy. Some things you have to kind of gamble with, right? So with some of these topics, oh, that's crazy. Gamble, NBA sports betting scandal. We're gonna talk about that. But as far as the topics 2 and topic 3, who's in there? I appreciate it right here. So from I know we didn't have any before we continue the show. I didn't have any intro music. I didn't be like, hey, yo, this is Florida Boy J. No. Because it's Friday night. We have a lot to discuss. We have a few topics, and I just wanted to just come out here and have a conversation and really just get to the core of what this conversation can be about. So first of all, when it comes to these two topics, right? FBA grassroots plans. When I told you, first salute to Pin 9617, and I appreciate you in the building. I know it's probably gonna be a lot of us that won't get in the building super soon, but I'm gonna make sure that I kind of relax just for a little bit in order for the regulars to come in here, for my people to come in here, because I don't want to get the conversation started too soon. But I will be saying this, right? That fat double neck yellow belly nigga Deontay Kyle from the Grits Next podcast is a Democratic shield. I feel like I've been trying to tell you people all year after the election where Trump got elected. I said, hey, you guys have to watch out for the Democrats and the certain melanated individuals they're going to platform for the Democratic Party that they're going to present as grassroots that are actually Democratic shields and plans. I said that when the election happened. I'm pretty sure Tariq Nasheed, Black Alpha Network, the Black Authority, I'm pretty sure everybody who's been on FBA timing has paid attention and has taken heed to that. There's a new election coming around, and anybody, and the only reason I'm looking down is I'm sending the links to this episode. And like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have sat back and been like, you know what? If you see a Black person speaking on pro-Black issues, that doesn't mean they come from the grassroots. If they're saying certain talking points or saying buzzwords, that does not mean at all that they are pro-Black or that they are lock and step with the FBA agenda or just with the agenda of reparations, reparative justice, and a financial compensation for slavery, right? So when we pulled out with Deontay Kyle and everybody was sitting here saying, oh my God, this fat double neck nigga, hold on, pardon, let me put this in. I gotta send some to twins. I gotta send some to family. Pardon CEOs. Yeah, I'm not starting the show before I send pardon. Okay, cool. We back in the building. Okay, so like I said before, you got people like Deontay Kyle, you got people like Millegro, whatever her name is, she had an FBA song. You got a lot of people post-election that are going to come out as pro-Black, as pro-Democrat, as pro-intersectionality. That, like I said before, they're going to be speaking on certain talking points. They're going to be presenting and projecting a certain image to get us to buy into whatever they're preaching so they can be platformed. I've been saying this. I'm always saying this. If you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, and certain random Black people pop up speaking a pro-Black agenda, you have to be wary. You have to side-eye. You have to investigate. Because when you hear a song, when you see a podcast, or you see a platform comes out of nowhere that's speaking pro-Black, knowing what just happened in the last election, where you see Republicans and white grassroots organizations mobilize and create a groundswell for their political party, you have to understand that, especially in this year right now, we're going to deal with a lot of people on the left trying to platform certain Black people, whether they're immigrants from Africa, from the Caribbean, or just Black American. They're going to put a bag into certain melanated people to present certain talking points and to platform and elevate their voice and their personality to a certain level, to wherein we have the midterms, we have the 2028 election. They are the Joe Rogans. They are the Charlie Kirks. They are the Ben Shapiros of the left. And what the left had to understand is, if you don't have a Black face speaking for democratic causes that you can control, you don't have a lot of leverage in getting the votes that you need to overthrow the right. I'm cool with that, because I already know political parties have to strategize with the environment that they're in to win votes. My biggest problem with that is, don't grab disingenuous individuals. Don't grab a Black face to speak for intersectional talking points. And don't sit around me, Black Authority, Melrose Radio, Alpha Black Network, Tariq Nasheed, or other FBA, Foundational Black American platforms. Listen to our talking points, feed it to your plant, and think they're going to roll out here and rock us asleep. Before I continue with the show, I'm going to, acknowledge my people in the chat, because without you guys, we wouldn't have people in here. Without you guys, we wouldn't be going live. Without you guys, we wouldn't be monetized. So let me go ahead and talk to a few people. Trevor Jackson, we gotta chop it up. Chop it up. Salute Trevor Jackson. What's popping, man? Hey, dog, ain't nothing popping but the rent, nothing popping but these bills, and nothing popping but this content. Hey, everybody go to Trevor Jackson TV. We got to get him to 10,000 subscribers. Trevor Jackson is like this close to the 10K mark, so we got to get him to 10K mark. He drops every day, drops content. He's the guy. Please follow Trevor Jackson. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because we are getting him to 10K by the weekend. My nigga back, damn, I thought Suicide had a root on. Sonny had a root on you. I own you, nigga. Nah, man, Sonny have a root on me. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sonny didn't have a root on me, but I had a lot of other shit going on in the back end, on top of the fact that not Sunday, but because I'm in a relationship, I guess, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, especially because I'm 32. So a lot of the times where it's like, okay, like, as a lot of you guys 30 and up know, sometimes you got to sacrifice time for certain things, for other stuff, or you have to invest time in the people that you believe in. And I think maybe element of me kind of disappearing for a little bit was me just investing time in the person that's investing in me. And it's not like I'm sacrificing my platform. It's just the fact that, like I said, I'm 32. So when you come across quality individuals, you have to invest in these quality individuals that's investing in you. And you got to make sure that you know that you're doing the right thing. So when you have to come back and do your thing, they're going to allow you to do that. So I just want to give a shout out to her and the individual who is, bringing actually tangible things in my life. So salute to you. 100% right podcast. Salute, man. Great analogy. I'm just keeping it real, man. Terrence Hill TV. No, this is my second cousin right here. Terrence Hill TV. Second cousin work down and in sports talk. Pete, hey, yo, left-handed. Miami definitely packed out Florida State. But like I told you on the phone when the season started, Miami has a tendency that after the FSU game, they take their foot off the gas. And we see what happened with Louisville on a Friday night. I'm going to leave it at that. She's not going to talk about sports in that context, but salute, of course, like I said, we got to get Trevor Jackson TV. We got to get him to 10,000 by the weekend. Welcome back, And salute FBA Mod Chat. Yeah, man, salute everybody. Listen, man, we get the cracking. We get the cracking right now, man. I want to let everybody know I'm safe. I'm good. And listen, I'm still hoping Miami makes the playoffs. If Miami makes the playoffs, I hope they win a national championship. Just because I'm a Florida State fan does not mean I don't want the best for the Miami Hurricanes after the Florida State game. Me left-handed talk. I told them, depending on where the rankings are, whoever has a chance to win, take it. As long as you're not the University of Florida, you got it, man. Eddie Kane, what's up, man? What's up, cuzzo, man? Listen, we gotta chop it up, man. We gotta chop it up, man. Salute to your pops for them Jags tickets, man. I had a really great time at the game, man. I really did. Yes, sir. Salute to you, my man. Yep. Left-handed. We're gonna chop it up, man. We're gonna chop it up, man. Thank you for everybody on Twitter, man. I feel like I came home, bro. I feel like I came back home, man. Y'all show me a lot of love right now. I feel like I came back home. I've been gone too long. Take a long break. I appreciate it, man. Because listen, Trevor, when I call you and tell you what happened in the last month, you're gonna be like, bruh. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. I told y'all. Man, listen, Carson Reck is killing. I knew. Hey, listen, you know what? No, Carson Beck went to the same high school I graduated from, Mandarin High. Carson Beck, Mandarin High, Mustang. Like y'all know, Southside, Jacksonville, Florida. Carson Reck. I already know. D Molly from Cali, man. I missed you, bro. Where y'all be? Where you been at, my nigga? Where you been at? I ain't gonna lie. You been here. I've been gone. You know, and I just want to say what's up to everybody. Like I said, bro, I already knew. That's why I came on the show at first to start talking. So I know, like, when everybody pile in here, I'm gonna have to dap everybody up like we in the club. So let me just get to the topic real quick, man. Let me just start talking about it really quick. The NBA betting scandal, right? We're not surprised. The reason why we're not surprised is because we've seen blatant things happen in sports where we knew it was rigged. We didn't have proof. We hear about Chauncey Billups and the things he's doing. There were tweets months ago of people being like, yo, why is Chauncey Billups taking out certain players? Why is he letting certain players hit 19 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and taking these guys out? We've been asking questions. We watched Terry Rozier highlights. And why is he missing wide open shots? Why is he making erratic passes? We just seen a video that TMZ released where he held his ankle and subbed himself out of a game. That was the same game that they broke the $250,000 in cash in his home after the game. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that we are surprised that the NBA got caught rigging games by their own participants. I think we are more, what's what I'm looking for? Vindicated. I think there is vindication from the casual viewer and from the hardcore viewer to pretty much say, like, hey, I know sports isn't all on the up and up, but you're making it too obvious. You're making it look, you either think we're stupid or you don't care anymore. And do I have sympathy for Chauncey Billups? Do I have sympathy for Terry Rozier or any black athlete get caught in this game? No, I don't, because you should already know that anything you do illegal and you're black at a high stakes, you're going to be the face of the crime. So you're not going to see me here sit here be like, oh, why don't they post the Gambino crime family? Why don't they post the Asians and the Italians that was in these sports rigging things? And they had the X-ray table where they seen the cards, or they had the glasses where they seen what they were going to do. I don't care, because these people knew full and well what they're getting themselves into. And it wasn't the fact they didn't think they were going to get caught. It was the greed, and it was the ease of execution and executing these tasks for higher ups that encouraged this type of corrupt behavior. Chauncey, you're not going to make me feel bad for a nigga like Chauncey Billups, who signed an NBA contract in 1996 for multi-million dollars. And we're about 30 years later, and he's risking 30 plus years of multi-million dollar salary for people to gamble and put his legacy on the line, to gamble, to shave points, to alter careers, I don't have any sympathy for somebody like Chauncey Billups who took a coaching job where you're supposed to be developing players, putting the best people in position, and growing a franchise. That's your responsibility. And you took that job and did the opposite. You sat players who needed critical minutes. You benched people who could have hit milestones. And you sabotaged the organization that was committed to winning. All for you to get money that you were already making. I'm going to pause again because I'm going to read the chat because my show wouldn't work if I didn't have the live chat. Pause it real quick. Carlton Way, you already know, one of my favorite mod. Peace. You in here every time. Support you, man. Yeah, my guy, let's tackle this house of cards. Literally, it's a house of cards. No, and you know why you're not surprised at all? Because in this is why I fuck with left-handed. Me and left-handed have had conversations where we knew shit was rigged years ago. We just didn't have the proof, but we watched enough sports to know shit was rigged. We've had whole conversations where we broke down when we knew the NBA or the NFL or the MLB or even college sports have rigged a call, rigged a play, or a player has self-sabotaged in order for some organization or somebody outside of the naked eye can see. I'm just saying, we in the building good. Yeah, you already know. Hey, man, we got to link up. We got to link up, man. We in the building. Listen, man, we got to link up. You already know that those cousins. So I got to link up with the family. Tim Donaghy told us years ago. He told us. We seen clips where the referee told Jordan. Jordan was like, hey, yo, they fouled me. The referee said, they fouled you? Michael Jordan's like, yeah. The referee said, I didn't see it, but I believe you. We've seen on the flagrant foul documentary where they said, hey, listen, Mike does this move in the post. We're not going to call it. We've seen where Allen Iverson cussed out a ref and the referees conspired against him to start calling ticky-tack calls. We literally have seen the first week of the NBA season pick up where the playoffs left off to where you watch the Oklahoma City Thunder, Alex Caruso, and Lou Dort get to flagrant foul these people, get to play MMA football with the opposition, while SGA Shy gets to flop and fall everywhere and get foul calls. We watch it in real time. We've watched the corruption of the NBA permeate and seep out of the pores of the athletes like a stench in the air. Flopping used to be a European thing European basketball players used to do. We watched Manu Ginobili and we used to watch Tony Parker. Now we have MVP players, and I don't want to hear when you say, hey, yo, Kobe used to lead the league in free throws. LeBron, Jordan. You got to understand, when this guy was one of the league leaders in free throws, it's because he was forcing contact. It was because people literally had to foul. Kobe Bryant made tough shots a career. Kobe Bryant hit more tough shots than anybody we've ever seen. That is completely different than trying to draw a foul. Do you understand that James Harden statistically is probably a top 3 shooting guard? But when we have conversations, we say it's Mike number 1, Kobe number 2, maybe D-Wade, AI, even Clyde Drexler. We can name a solid 5 people before we get to James Harden as a 2 guard. Not because his stats don't represent where he could be statistically, but because of how he chose to play the game. When you choose to play the game to foul bait, I can't give you the same respect I gave an Allen Iverson who was 6 feet driving in the lane. I can't give you the same respect of people like Michael Jordan where they had to create Jordan rules to take him out of the air so he couldn't score. I can't put you in the same boat as a Kobe Bryant who was triple teamed and quadruple teamed and still hit nothing but net. I'm not putting Shy Gillis Alexander from the Thunder in that same boat. I'm not going to put James Harden in that same boat. I'm not putting people. Prime example. It's opening night of the NBA. It was what, Monday or Tuesday night? Let's say it was Tuesday night. Kevin Durant, who put the Thunder on the map, comes back as a member of the Rockets. it's overtime, or maybe it's a double OT. SGA has a one-on-one with Kevin Durant in OKC. We grew up on people like Shy with the ball. Oh, I'm going to ISO you. I'm going to drop you off. If the ref blows a whistle, it's going to be because of an and one, not because I baited you to foul out, not because I baited you to foul me. We love the NBA for the one-on-one matchups. We don't see the number one shooting guard, number one shooting guard anymore. We don't see number one center guard, number one center anymore. All the NBA is foul baiting and point shaving. So when the culmination comes, when we see articles or stories where the FBI and Cash Patel exposing the NBA and certain players and coaches to organizations for cheating and point shaving, we're saying good riddance. We're saying thank God. Because we went from a pork and beans, my mama had the lights cut off so I get a pair of shoes to play in my AAU tournament, to where I got discovered to be in the NBA. Went from a league like that to a bunch of AAU kids, silver spoons, who foul bait and point shave for more money while they're getting paid more money than some of the all-time greats. The NBA is a disgrace at this point. I'm going to read some more of the comments. We were just right all along. We knew what we've been seeing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back like taxes. You know what I'm saying? I'm back like, I'm here. We in the building. Like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? I was gone for a little bit. I had a situation going on top of the fact that I was, getting into a new situation, relationship. And like I said, I'm at the age where, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You could tell somebody ain't no chill, but it's a level of balance and a level of sacrifice. I want to make sure that where I'm at right now was, stabilized before I got back in my bag. You know what I'm saying? Because, one thing that I feel like since I've been podcasting and, tweeting and just being a content creator, I don't mind sacrificing anything to do content. And I just want to make sure where I'm at right now, that person understood that, yeah, I'm going to make sure you're good. Because once I start doing content, once I start getting back in my bag, it is what it is. If I don't show up, if I don't pull up at night till, 11, 12 at night, it is what it is, bro. You just got to understand that we're sacrificing certain time slots for the bag. I wish I wouldn't definitely identify the Mafia members individually. You know why they're not going to identify the Mafia members individually? Because he said this, bro. This is really all distraction from those files from that island. The government's been shut down. Cash Patel has been the laughingstock. He told people who go to White Viking Heaven that he was going to see Charlie Kirk and Valhalla, whatever the fuck that was. And that messed up a lot of cachet he had. So what you're seeing right now is what you usually see in America. When the power structure takes a loss, what they do? Let's blame the blacks. Let's arrest the blacks. Let's prosecute the blacks. Haven't seen one Asian man. Haven't seen one Italian person on a mugshot. But you know what I did see Chauncey Billups wearing? I want all the LeBron sexuals to open their eyes. Why did Chauncey Billups walk out of the police station with a Clutch Sports hoodie? Why did Chauncey Billups walk out with a Clutch Sports hoodie? Why is Damon Jones attached to LeBron James' Clutch Sports? Why are 2 out of the 3 people that got arrested that are in the NBA are Clutch Sports affiliates with LeBron James? And isn't it ironic that LeBron James has been sitting out the opening week for the first time in 23 years? LeBron James is not playing or answering any questions the opening week of the NBA season. Back to reading comments. Is Billups FBA? I believe Billups is FBA. Carlton left-handed. Yeah, come on, dog. I believe Billups is FBA. I see we're thinking sports. The mob put the call in. Bro, listen. Mob been putting the call in, dog. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. we're not surprised at what has taken place in the NBA. We're just vindicated and we want the whole thing to blow up. Don't throw out a couple black faces and throw it under the rug. Don't say, hey, it was mafia, but because that's what y'all did with Tim Donaghy. But he came out in 2007. People were saying the 2005 NBA Finals was rigged. People were saying 2006 NBA Finals when D Wade was getting the free throws is rigged. People were saying that 2002 Kings and Lakers series is rigged. People were saying the 2001 Milwaukee Bucks and 76ers series is rigged. I'm like you guys. I'm tired of the media. I'm tired of people playing in our face. I'm tired of ESPN thinking they can run betting tickers while they talk about the integrity of the sports that they have not only invested in, but bought gambling stake in these same companies. It's like police doing an internal investigation and then coming up saying niggas is not guilty. It doesn't make sense. Should Jordan speak on this? No, listen, Jordan's dad got his head blown off for loaded dice, allegedly. Michael Jordan should not speak anywhere close to this situation, okay? Michael Jordan's daddy got rolled up in the backwood because of loaded dice, allegedly. So the last person that should speak on gambling in sports is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I'm being honest. On top of the fact, let's talk about Michael Jordan renting a house by some white people and them forcing Michael Jordan to take a jump shot from their white kids. Now let a nigga baby ask Michael Jordan for autograph. Michael Jordan might call the police. Okay, it's just funny when I hear what Michael Jordan be doing around white folk, and I can't find one good story a black person done told about being around Michael Jordan. I'm just saying. Father was a European soccer stunt. That's all I'm saying, bro. Just like SGA, bro. Shy, come on, man. Shy. Where is our boy Don? Because he fuck with the Grits and Eggs podcast. And Shy, no, I've been saying all year that fat motherfucker at the Grits and Eggs podcast is a Democratic plant, an intersectionalist, and we've seen him and Conscious Lee booed up together in pictures. I don't like it, but we're calling it out. I just want Shy. I want Don. I want anybody else who's a foundational Black American to have a conversation. If y'all should stop big men from shooting threes. Nah, I know y'all seen Wembley. Listen, I seen Wembanyama, whatever his name is, from the Spurs, drop 45. Wrap that Jordan, Kobe, LeBron debate up, my nigga. I ain't seen nothing like Wemby. In the league, bro, league been on it, bro. Yeah, league. Hey, I've been okay, but hey, listen, man, they tried to get your boy on some Jeezy charges. They tried to get your boy on some Jeezy shit. I'll lay, yo, y'all gotta relax. Then tell Cash you want that black book. Cash, listen, they put Cash in there for the silence. If they would have put anybody else in that position, they would have been murdered, or we got the filing out. Cash to me was just a fanboy looking for acceptance, and they found their mold. That's all I see. Dude, you more like a girl every day. Shut your crybaby ass. Well, all right, man. Whatever. Listen, I'm not gonna even listen to a guy with what is that? Charizard? Come on, bro. A dude got a Charizard Avi talking tough. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't sit up here with a bisexual Charizard Avi talking tough. You're either gonna cam up or put your face on here, but Anton One Love. You sound zesty, my nigga. Like, relax, bro. Relax. Run LeBron. They come. You know they come for LeBron. Mike, stand on business in Charlotte. He has free health clinics here. Hey, man. If Michael Jordan stand on business for black folk, man, I'll believe it. I'll go with you. I'll go with it, bro. I'm not, like I said, bro. I'm not really sitting here. Maybe type in X. I'm not sitting here really shitting on Michael Jordan, man. But I am shitting on Michael Jordan because I'm just really confused sometimes. Or like, he had all these, like I said, he rented a house from some white folk, right? So I'm just saying, he rented a house for some white folk and went on a story about how he felt so much pressure in shooting jump shots for these white kids But like I said, you black and ask LeBron James to do, Michael Jordan to ask him to do something. I don't really see too many positive stories from black people when it comes to Michael Jordan. So all I'm gonna say. Now hold on. Now let me go ahead and type this in real quick. So I want to show you guys some things. Where is this? Let me put in my Twitter handle. How's everybody been doing though, man? How's y'all's year been going? What y'all been up to since I've been gone? Is everybody okay? Y'all still alive, man? Like, what's going on with y'all? Please correct. Bow. Let me make sure. Yeah, because I got to go on my Twitter account real quick. Make sure everything typed out right. Yeah. Okay, bow. All right, bet. Yeah, I'm going on my Twitter real quick only because like we gotta talk about some of these topics, man. Like I said, even with Consciously, even that bitch ass nigga Consciously, bro, that nigga weird as hell. FBA, okay. Let me see if it got to be all caps. Like I said, Grits and Eggs podcast, and I'm be honest, when I first started seeing the Grits and Eggs podcast, what's his name, Deontay Kyle, I was low key like, all right, cool, you know, incorrect, please. Okay, I don't know why they're not letting me sign on Twitter. Shit's crazy, but you know, I thought Deontay Kyle, you know, when I first started seeing some of the stuff he was doing, I'm like, all right, he's cool, you know, he it sounds like he's not an idiot. You know, we probably support some of the stuff he's doing. But the more and more, are you watching or streaming the verses live? You talking about the no limit cash money verses? Oh god. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. That no limit cash money verses, bro. I haven't really heard nothing about it. Yeah. It's not really so much that I haven't really heard anything about it. It's just the fact that it's like I'm not really too hyped about that no limit cash money verses, bro. Like, I don't feel like, first of all, Mystical's not out, right? So if Mystical's not out, are some of the songs going to hit how they used to? It's number one. Number two, are we going to get pre-Carter 1 Cash Money catalog, or are we going to get Cash Money, Young Money, Lil Wayne? I don't know what the versus stake is going to be, so I'm not really going to be sitting here too hyped about it, on top of the fact that I think I'm more biased to Cash Money, so I'm just going to assume Cash Money is going to win. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you guys gotta like let me know like when it is, because I'm be honest, bro. Like, I'm not super excited for the Cash Money, because and even when I see No Limit, even when I see Master P to me isn't one of the greatest performers where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait till he plays Make Him Say nah. And I'm from the South. I just don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Bow. Let me show you. Let me see if I can share this right quick on the screen. Nah, bro. You don't like nobody. Shy, is it not? No, Shy. No more. Okay, Shy. Okay, let me be honest. Yeah, am I a hater? Yes, I am a natural born hater. I hate on everything, but I only hate. And Shy, you gotta be honest, because you know me for years. When I be hating on something, I don't be wrong. I just be early. When I said Deontay Kyle was a plant, I was a hater. But was I really hating? I was early. That's the senior citizens versus not. Yeah, that's the versus for like my sister, bro. She's 10 years old. That's what's wrong. Shy, are you on Twitter for real? I see. I give Shy a lot of grace because Shy's a lot smarter than me. It's just we may not be in the same spaces, so she may not see what I see. But Shy Carey, have you not seen Twitter? Have you not seen Conscious Flea sit up here and participate in the psyops, participate in hijacking grassroots black talking points, and usurp them in the Democratic Party? Have you not seen him with his white woman after he preaches being super pro-black? Now, I'm not against interracial dating. I'm just against niggas who present themselves one way, but in private move a different way. Timestamp Tiffany, peace, man. Peace. Hey, Tom said Tiffany, you know I'm rocking with you over that crazy lady that was trying to have her titties out last episode. Tom Sam Tiffany, I'm rocking with Tom Sam Tiffany over any floozy who helps with skateboards for a living. Let me go re-download X. I only see Shy. You gotta be on X. You got TikTok. Be keeping niggas safe. Yeah, Tom said Tiffany, we not fucking with no professional skateboard fixer over you. And I don't ever listen. You, Killer, and whoever the skateboard lady who was trying to mess with me months ago, we not going for it. We not going for it. Okay. Don't tell me the Grits and Eggs podcast and they got a Becky. No, the Grits and Eggs let me say this real quick, okay? And I'm not fat shaming. I'm not weight shaming. I'm not. But Deontay Kyle, who probably has to lift his stomach up to take a piss, and who looks like he eats cheeseburgers for breakfast, can't tell me nothing about black people. I'm sorry. You look too unhealthy to tell me what's best for black people, because I don't think you as a black person is doing what's best for you health-wise. I don't really take to over like Dr. Umar. You can't eat a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts and turn on your microphone and tell me what's best for black people. Sir, your cholesterol is at dangerously high levels. Help yourself before you tell me how to help black people, okay? You can't sit here with a plate of ribs and a double chin and tell me what's best for black people. If you don't care about your own health and longevity, why would I assume you care about black people's health and longevity? I'm just saying. Deontay Kyle is a fat Democratic plant. And if y'all haven't heard it before, you hear it now. I hate that fat bastard. He's getting exposed every day, all day. And I don't care who he attacks or who attacks me for coming at that fat bastard. But I'm telling you now, I hate that nigga. He will not succeed. And he will only be exposed the more and more he gets drunk and speaks for Transformers, and speaks for the Black and Brown Coalition, and speaks for the Democratic Party. Don't trust no nigga who said he speaks for black people and wants to be a Pan-African, because there's nothing about Pan-Africanism that's ever benefited black Americans. Now let's go back to read the comments. Tom said, yeah, you know I'm cooking when I'm not showing no clips. I'm not showing no videos yet. We've been talking for almost 45 minutes straight. I've been tight about some of these topics. If this feels like a rant, it's a fucking rant. Because I'm tired of us as black Americans being so excited when we see somebody that may look like us or talk like us, and we get behind them, like the girl, what's her name? The Solon princess, whatever, for us to get behind these people and them turn their backs on us and say F us, FBA talking points. But when it comes to the rest of the diaspora, we have to be tolerant. We have to be accepting. We have to let these people in. I'm not letting none of you bitch ass niggas in. Salute Tom, Sam, Tiffany again, man. Salute. Yeah, you can't have diabetes, HPB, and kick. Now, thank you. Don't kick no knowledge to me if you can't do 25 push-ups. I'm sorry. Get your health right. I don't want to hear no Marcus Garvey, Al Sharpton. Don't talk to me about pro-blackness over a plate of ribs. Don't talk to me about pro-blackness and you eating cinnamon sugar bacon. You got the bacon with the brown sugar and Aunt Jemima syrup over the bacon after you put them out the oven, and you want to talk about being pro-black. I'm sorry. Don't be with no, listen, I ain't saying you can't, date outside of your race and have a pro-black agenda. I'm not saying that. But don't go so bodyguard hard knowing that you're taking a check. They just big bone. I don't want to hear, black men are dying at age 40-something, 50-something, 60-something, not because of natural causes. Say fat ass can't put the fork down And double chin Deontay Kyle is a fat pork belly Negro that we need to cancel. And if you think I'm wrong, call that fat fuck and let's get on live and I'll cook his ass. But I'm not trying to do it because I don't need any clout from any Democratic plants. A lot of pro-blacks aren't physically in shape to take on white. Thank you. That's one of my main points. Don't talk about you down for the cause and you can't run a half a mile. Because if shit hit the fan, can you actually fight? Can you actually last fighting for your life past the 45-second mark? That's what I be talking about. Don't tell me how pro-black you are if you don't have the militant mindset, if you're not eating right, if you're not doing push-ups, if you're not doing arms training. Like, stop trying to lead niggas into the fire when we know you're not going to be there. Stop trying to rile people up when you yourself aren't even in military shape to go to war. That's real shit. That's real conversation. I don't want no fat, out of shape, yell, and I'm light-skinned. Don't ever believe no light-skinned nigga talking about pro-blackness coming from light-skinned nigga, especially if they fat. I'll listen to a dark-skinned fat nigga tell me the time of day with a different set on his watch than a light-skinned fat nigga. Don't ever listen to a light-skinned fat nigga because he already was halfway there and was too lazy to fucking complete the mission. Don't ever in your life. A light-skinned fat nigga is just as useful as a fat white woman in white society. And if you've been around white men or you date white women, you know exactly what I'm saying. A fat white woman is useless to the white cause. Like a fat light-skinned nigga is useless to the black cause. And I know what y'all saying. I know what you're saying. Can you really be pro-black and date outside your race, though? I think that should be a conversation. Because I think you can. I think you can be pro-black and date outside your race, but I think the race that you decide to date should have... how can I say this? The race you decide to date outside of your black heritage, I think should play into how serious people should take your pro-black rhetoric, Shikeria. If that's an answer, if that's sufficient answer to your question, that's my answer. Depending on what race can you take somebody's pro-blackness seriously. Like me personally, and if somebody's offended, I'm sorry. I don't know how serious I can take your pro-blackness if you're dating a white woman or a white passing woman. That's just me. That's just me. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. If I see you saying you pro-black and you dating outside your race, I'm not going to say that your word is null and void, but there is a little bit of cut on that dope. Is that fair? What you're saying might not be fish scale if you're not with a black woman. I think that's good to say. The average street fight lasts about 90 minutes. No, well, hey, that's what I'm saying. If you can't last that 45 seconds of adrenaline, boy, them white boys gonna pack you out. Especially you a fat double chin nigga like Deontay Kyle. No white boys gonna get. I'm from the South. The white boys gonna wrestle you and get you on that ground. And if you're fat, you're easier to take down because there's a lot to grab. I'm not listening to no fat nigga eating mustard-based collard greens and ribs that we gotta be pro-black. Fuck the white man. Nigga, you eating the white man's ribs. Thank you. We're not physically in shape for a race. See, this is why I will never leave y'all. This is why I will never leave y'all. Because a lot of y'all in this chat be thinking the same thing I'm thinking. And when I say certain things that some people are like, oh my God, that's controversial. You're a loose cannon. No, I'm not. Most niggas be looking at it. It be the fat niggas who can't beat you up talking about we got to crash out for black people. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. I'm not crashing out for no fat ass nigga eating goddamn chicken with the ranch powder on, with the crack on it. You talking about we gotta march against white folks, and you got the crack chicken with the fries, but we gotta kill white folks. No, we don't. You better get your money and stay out their business and stop trying to be the next Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, be the face getting a white bag, and you'll be the face of black crime. Dang, what? Niggas can't run a 4K. Talking about, thank you. These fat, out of shape niggas like Consciously and goddamn, what's his name? What's that fat bitch name? Consciously and Grits and Deontay Kyle. These fat fucks around here talking crazy. These niggas can't even run a 5K. You fat bitches. That's what I be saying, bro. I'm not taking these niggas serious. They not gonna be outside when the shit hits the fan. They not. And I'm not believing it. I'm not going for it. And I ain't fucking with it, bro. We need to stop. And I think that's one thing with us black people, bro. It's like we be so ready to have somebody be a leader. We don't vet who's trying to lead. And I'm going to show you a picture of these two hoe-ass niggas. Because y'all think it's a game. Look, who is this? Y'all think I'm playing with y'all. I ain't playing with y'all today. I got cussed out by my girlfriend because she thought I was somewhere I wasn't. And all I'm trying to do is get my stream together. So I'm doing this tonight for y'all. Look at this. Look at these two zesty ass motherfucking key lime pie dressing twin ass niggas. These niggas some hoes. Don't trust. No, how can we make this image bigger? Don't trust no hoe ass niggas like this. They are excited about being democratic talking tools and shields. I don't trust these two Negroes, and neither should you. The only face you should trust on this camera out of us three is me. Because if somebody give me a bag, I'm going to come live and tell y'all, hey, yo, the Democrats dropped a bag in my account. I'm selling out. The Republicans dropped a bag in my account. I'm selling. When I sell out, we going live. That's going to be the title of the live. FBJ sold out faster than the iPhone and the new Jordans in the hood. He's not for y'all no more. He's for the bag. When I sell out, you know why y'all going to come with me when I do? Because y'all, but you know, at least he told us. And I ain't trying to. But if they ask and the bag was right, I'm selling niggas out. But that's different to me and them. They not going to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all. Let's go back to the chat, y'all. Let's go back to the chat. We not physically in shape for race war, niggas. Hey, man, listen. Listen, these three comments fuck my head up right here. The average street fight lasts about 90 minutes. No bullshit. We not physically in shape for a race war. And niggas can't run a 5K talking about standing on business. Yo, man. This is why I miss y'all, bro. Y'all was sure wow, it's interesting. Is a lot of so-called coons are in shape. Shannon Sharp, Terry Crews. Listen, I don't really trust no Bowflex nigga anyway. I feel like, listen, this may be some hate, but I feel like if you like two Boat, I feel like you doing that for niggas. I feel like you like, but they're athletes, but you know, Terry Crews is low-key like plantation. Let's say Buck break you, you worthless. Like Shannon Sharp can't walk straight. I'm pretty sure nobody's scared of fighting Shannon Sharp. You just gotta kick him in the shin and you win the fight. Terry Crews, you know, I don't think no real nigga is scared to fight Terry Crews. Like, if you let a white man pinch your booty, I will fight Terry Crews right now. You know, I just feel like you let a white man pinch your booty, I'm not fearing fighting you. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. It's a lot. Listen, I need to see pro-black niggas built like Terry Crews or something and be like, listen, I do push-ups and sit-ups and lift weights every day for the war, for the race war. Don't be sitting here eating them Arby steak nuggets like Deontay Kyle, like this fat fuck here, this yellow belly. Don't be no yellow belly fat fuck with the cocaine mustache talking about we gonna fight white supremacy. Nigga, you need to be fighting that fork. Nigga, you need to be fighting them calories. Fat ass nigga, be pro-truth. I'm pro-truth. I'm gonna sell out you niggas with the opportunity. Listen, something gonna happen first. We either gonna monetize my YouTube to where nigga we moving on up like Jefferson's, or I'm selling out. Whoever comes first, white supremacy or the community. But if I end up selling out, I'm going to call y'all and tell Trevor. I'm going to call Trevor. Trevor, they done dropped 20,000 in my bag. I'm going to kick you about 3. I'm going to give you an audition. Now I'm going to let you sell out 2. We can all get the sellout bag. But I'm going to tell y'all first so we can all sell out together. Don't trust them niggas who selling out on the low. That's like a nigga who got to work in the hood and putting $1 on the QP. He putting $1 on the plate. Now, he could have brought you to the plug and we could all ate. But he trying to get that dollar off of you. I'm trying to make sure we can bust down and get that dollar together. But hey, what am I saying, right? You can be in all kinds of shape, but if someone stresses you out, you're shaving off summers. Yo, that's how I leave the last girl I was with. I felt like she was shaving off my summers, man. I used to come on a live stream. I used to have the black circles around my eyes. You know what I'm saying? The girl I'm with now, she feeding the nigga. We doing the right thing. Trevor, the title on my name, everybody got a price. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Trevor, call me on the when you do the episode, call me so I can name my price to sell out. Because the way the economy going, all right. These already discussed. No, we ain't get to Tyler the Creator topic yet, but we getting there. Them RB steak nuggets is wild. Hey, I heard they was good. The only reason why I haven't had them is because I only get 2 cheat. My girl told me I only get 2 cheat days a week. That is Friday and Saturday. And today was Friday, and I took her to get an authentic Philly cheesesteak. But I don't have enough cheat days to use one of them on some Arby's steak nuggets. I'm sorry. What's your price? Man, listen. You good every day, like, hey man, I'm good, dog. Listen, man, they tried to take me out. They tried to take your boy out, and I ain't talking about. Listen, man. Okay, and before we get to the Tyler topic, let me tell you, I had a phone call. Somebody called me, and I think it was what's his name? I don't know if it was Boris. I don't want to put this on Boris, but I'm going to put this on Boris. If I'm wrong, it is what it is. I got a phone call a couple weeks ago. Random phone call. Somebody was like, hey, yo, you been messing with my girls? I'm like, nah. Now, if he would have called me probably 6 to 8 months ago when somebody would call and say, well, I was messing with their girls, I'd be like, I don't know. I was fucking a lot of hoes. But at the time, I'm like, nah, like, what it was like, yo, it's like some Russian dude or some Hispanic. They was like, yo, we got your IP address. He sent me like my family's like address and names. It was like, yo, if you don't send me $3,000, we're gonna kill your whole family. Like you're talking to a dumbass nigga. Like you talk to the right one. So I'm like $3,000, or you're gonna kill my family, and you just sent me everybody's address. I only got $1,000, but you should pull up to the Walmart. Since you got my IP, pull up to the Walmart and I give you $1,000. Western Union, Cash App. I'm like, nah, if you niggas is ready to kill me for $3,000, you claimed I skipped out on one of your escorts, you lost a client. None of this shit made sense. I'm only just rambling for 2 seconds before we get to the Tyler Creator topic. But pretty much what I'm saying is this. I had a weird spam call, and somebody was sending me pictures of like dead bodies and like Hispanic niggas talking about they're gonna come murder my family and everybody I love. And the funny thing they didn't understand is like, nigga, I will call ICE on all you niggas. And if you're gonna kill somebody, like you can't threaten a Floridian with open, what's it called? With stand your ground, open carry, and everybody in my family. Like I got caught. I got a gun charge because I had my dad's gun in the car. And I didn't even know it was in the car. But when you in the South, when your family has guns, half the time you can't keep track of them because there's so many guns. You don't know who left the gun in the car. You don't know whose gun it is. Like if you're white in the South, if you're black in the South, if you grew up in the South, you have family guns. Everybody got a gun in the car. Everybody got a gun. It was just funny that I had a phone call, and it was a New York number that they thought they were going to scare me by threatening my life. And I'm like, dog, like, bro, come get murdered. We're in Florida. And wherever niggas, you know what I'm saying? Scammers are crazy. It was just funny to me. I'm like, bro, if y'all coming, y'all gonna have to come. I'm at the Walmart. And I was at the Walmart for like 30 minutes. I was at the Walmart for so long, I started shopping. It was like a week and a half ago. Meaningless to say, I'm on stream right now. So whoever said it was gonna come and kill me, they ain't did their job. Jesus Christ, I know that chicken is happy they had. This some light skin shit. Man, come on, Shy. Scammers, I had that happen before. Just tell them, that's what I told you. I'm like, bro, if you want to kill me so bad, you know my IP. Like, just come on, bro. I don't have $3,000. I mean, I do, but I'm not gonna give it to you. Just come kill me for it, nigga. It was finna get scammed. Yo, and Shaki, that was the funny thing about it. When I picked up the phone, I listened to the nigga talk. I'm like, bro, this is not an American citizen. I would be damned if I give my hard-earned American dollars to an immigrant. And just to, and you know, people, oh, don't flash, bro. Like, it is what, like, I'm not giving no fucking money to somebody that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? It was just fucking crazy. Like, these immigrants would call my phone thinking they was gonna get a bag out of me. I'm like, bro, I'm a clown. You're not getting shit. You have to die by this shit. Yeah, so pretty much, like I was saying before, man. Oh, and have y'all seen that new show Keke Palmer has put her face on? It's a show about an Asian woman at an HBCU. And a lot of black people, is another topic that we're going to get to. A lot of black people were upset. They were annoyed. They were pissed off because for somebody like Keke Palmer to have a black staff, black writers, why would you make a show about an HBCU experience and center it around an Asian woman? And the funny thing about it is when we say these things, it's not being xenophobic. It's not saying, hey, we shouldn't have Asian representation. But when we have an exclusively black writing team, black finances, and a black network, the last thing we want to see is a storyline that's not centered around blackness. So let me see if I can pull this up really quick for you guys. I know it may seem like I'm all over the place, but this is, let me see this key
about this series called Southern Fried.
All right, so let me go ahead and share this on the screen. If I'm a little rusty, just give me a second. I might be a little rusty with this, but we're getting back in the groove. So this is Keke Palmer. She's trying to explain why she is, I don't want to use the word coon, but why she is misrepresenting black people in HBCUs for an Asian main character that's centered around her either cosplaying black or being in a black environment, which we know these things are true in real life, but why would you waste production, your reputation, and resources to tell non-black stories? Before I play them, go to these comments. I can't lie. A lot of times, the old subs would got me in the odd future. Get them likes up, chat room family. Yeah. Man. I'm gonna be honest too. Before I play this, goddamn, we got a lot of people in here. Before I play this, I think the main thing is this: we support you until you expose how fucking stupid you are. And I feel like Keke Palmer finally exposed that she is not as smart as what we thought she was. And I'll play the trailer. I'll give you guys a little bit more context, but I just want you to hear what she has to say first. And here goes Keke Palmer speaking some bullshit, but she's trying to pretty much nigga-splain why she decided to go in this direction with the show she greenlit.
Hey, you guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I wanted to chop it up real quick about this series called Southern Fried Rice that's premiering on Key TV. That is receiving some controversial feedback. Now, Southern Fried Rice was created by Nakia Stevens. And while I can't speak to her inspiration for the show, I can speak to her dedication as a creative. I mean, Nakia has written, show ran, and produced 4 shows alongside her Damn Right Originals team with Key TV. And Key TV has proudly invested over $500,000 on her creations. And I say that because It's not easy to obtain that kind of investment. In Key TV, this is the ethos of the company. It's a network not just because it has stars and shows or has talent, but because it's about the people who create the shows and connecting them. I mean, we have Alex King, a Black queer creator that made the short film Keep Me in Mind. We have Antoine Lachey, who created the horror story Blue Forest. We have Cousin M by a father and son duo, Rosero and Eric McCoy. Chelsea Sanders, who created Make It Make Sense and Unlabeled by Lawrence Murray. Chelsea also did Dear Kiki. Look, what you like is subjective, but the support of Black creatives is not. And it's a task that Key TV takes on with pride, because if you want to be a creative, you have to be able to create. And that takes money. And it's Key TV's mission to find the funds for you to be in practice, for you to experience trial and error, and to take your projects off the page and get more than one chance to do it in action. So whether you like it all or some or none, I say give these creatives a chance to grow as we continue to grow in supporting them. So God bless you guys. And like I said, Nakia has Southern Fried Rice that's coming out most recently, but she has Nepotista, Hoe and Tails, and Psychology of Fuckboys. That's also some great stuff.
But even this is what I be saying too, bro. Like some of these show titles, like Psychology of Fuckboys and Hoe and Tails, I don't want to watch hoes or fuckboys on TV. Why don't you give us the next Martin? The next Jamie Foxx show? Like, why does everything have to be like like a battle of the sexes or niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit shows? Keke Palmer, I think we really gave too much props to Akilah and the Bee, and we don't really understand that she's a bird brain. I think when she tried to do the smear campaign against her baby daddy just to get back with him, we should have knew Keke Palmer was a goofy broad, bro. Hold on, let me see. What is it called? Southern Fried Rice? Let me type this in. Southern Fried Chicken. No, Southern Fried Rice. My bad. Even like, and like I said before, bro, I don't have a problem with different stories or different people. I don't even have a problem with old girl. My main problem with this dumbass show is that why are you using your resources to tell a story that doesn't center us, if that's the audience you're going towards? Why are you trying to center people outside of your community? And I'm gonna play this little dumbass, what is it, a trailer, fair use. I'm gonna try to let me see if I can speed it up. All right, fair use, but this is the trailer of the fucking show. So hopefully, like I said, we can growing excuse back. Yeah, I don't listen, me and Keith Palmer probably around the same age, bro. And why continue to push stereotypical narrative lifestyle when you have a glimpse and why continue to push the stereotypical narrative of a lifestyle that you only have had a glimpse into? Real hood folks are trying to get out. That's another thing that really annoys me when people try to sell a certain image of the Black community, that the people who are actually in these communities don't want to represent them or represent the greater good of Black people. Because anytime you do that, you're only reinforcing what people outside the community think about us. But for Keke Palmer, who's been in Hollywood since she was a kid, I feel like it's so detached and out of touch from day-to-day Black issues, causes, or reality, that making our stories, our lives, our experiences disposable to investors is just something that not only she used to, she was probably taught in these circles. So fair use. I'm gonna just show you guys a little trailer.
Okay, I know I got some explaining to do. I got it. Let's start with the elephant in the room.
Yes, I'm Asian. Yes, my family's Black. And yes, I've always been hard to miss.
This is Coco. College is what you make it. Once you immerse yourself in the opportunities here, I'm sure that you will find W has so much to offer. I mean, too hoe or not too hoe. Don't forget who you are. Coco, that girl, Jackson.
For a lot of people, this is hard to understand, but Black culture is the only culture I know.
Okay.
Tiger, pride, you know.
For every person that prejudges you, there are dozens of people that can't wait to get to know you.
That's why I chose Brock University. So I could be with people who get me.
So that I can figure out who I am beyond the comfort of what's familiar.
Okay. And my thing with the situation, like I said, I don't have a problem because I know that a lot of us may grow up in environments that are not ours. My main problem is, why do you feel like this particular story should usurp the next? What's one Easter was on? Awkward Black Girl, Insecure. Why don't you finance the next Insecure? Why is it so hard for you to tell normal Black stories with normal Black people without it being drug dealing, a scandal, a struggle? Why can't we just get regular coming of age shows that center around a main character who's Black? I'm not saying that I have an issue with this Asian character or anything, but to launch your network, to launch a show, why are you so tone deaf that you think that Black people would want to tune in to a show that isn't centered or focused around them, and everybody who's Black in this said platform that is centered around this this character is just another stereotype in a caricature? Why would we reinforce our own stereotypes by supporting your platform that isn't empowering us? And when we speak on it, you want to say we're not smart, you want to say we're ignorant, you want to say we're not well versed, or we're not well versed, or we don't know what we're talking about. When we do, all we're asking for is a proper representation without you pandering to outside audiences. Because last time I checked, I didn't see any Asian Americans reposting the show. I didn't see the actor of this show coming out making a statement. All I see is the Black writers, the Black screen directors, and Keke Palmer trying to run interference and do a damage control for their own community to justify why we should accept a show like this. And I'm not saying that what this show's premise is fictional or it's not realistic. But what I'm saying is, if you got an investment and an opportunity to put positive Black programming on television, on the internet, it should be your duty to do so and not pander or sell us short for bigger investments or a different bag. It's just stupid. Now I'm going to read some more comments. Growing an excuse for bad behavior and propaganda. And if I continue to push the stereotypical narrative of lifestyle that you only have a glimpse into, real folks can try to get out. This is about an Asian girl getting Black D and acting like she's part of the sisterhood. I haven't watched the show. I just haven't seen a team of Asian writers write an Asian story and center it around a Black lead character. I'm not asking for them to do so. I'm just wondering why we're bending over backwards to do it for this particular story. And for somebody like Keke Palmer, who has been embraced and pushed by Black American and a Black American audience, why she would take this opportunity to, like, I don't want to say turn her backs on us, but kind of thumb her nose up. It's kind of confusing. A bountiful soul FBA court. So the Asian kid gets to be a college student and the Black gets to be F boys and hoes. Did someone get a check from Students Aid for fair admission? You know, the group that sued North Carolina and Harvard. That's what I'm saying. Why do we have a story about this girl doing a coming of age and showing that she's real, but you got a show about fuckboys and hoes? And it's just like when I went to that Kendrick Lamar concert and he's like, if I got to slap a pussy ass nigga, I'm going to make it look sexy. If I got to go hard on the bitch, I'm going to make it look sexy. When you sing that song, DNA, you're talking to Black men and Black women. But then when Kendrick Lamar was doing the song off of Mr. Morale, and he was like, first time I fucked a white bitch in Copenhagen, he was muting first time I effed a white B. He was muting himself and doing word fillers. So even when we look at people as our most pro-black, they still toe the line. And this is my problem with the Keke Palmers, the Kendrick Lamars, the J. Coles, the Conscious Lees, the Deontay Kyles, is you present yourself as pro-black as you act as an emotional butler for white supremacy. If you're going to be pro-black, be all the way or be none at all. But don't wait till we buy your tickets to switch up on us and then wonder why we abandon you when a white man come for you, i.e., what's her name, Candace Owens. Even though Candace Owens been on the run, it's goofy. And I'm gonna say this. Another reason why I sat down. I'm gonna say this before I continue to read comments. When Charlie Kirk got clapped, best believe I want to come live and tell y'all what I thought. But when I see how white folks with demonetizing channels and clipping people, and some black creators was act like you couldn't say what you wanted to about Charlie Kirk, I said, hey. FBJ already sacrificed his platform to a certain extent to platform Ye and things he said. I'm not going to sacrifice myself to tell y'all how I feel about what happened to Charlie Kirk. So it was about 2 weeks in the last month that I haven't been live where it was the Charlie Kirk assassination that kept me off the YouTube streets. So I'm like, I'm going to sip, I'm going to smoke, and I'm going to say how I really feel, and I'm going to get banned. And I ain't asking y'all to donate to my Cash App, but until the Cash App start ringing, I can't really speak to how I want to speak at this point in time. So if shit get too hot, I'm going to fall back. Because I can't martyr my platform when a lot of y'all, I could just call on the phone and tell y'all what I really think about certain situations. Tiffany, my life goal was to make it out the hood. I used to dream a lifestyle outside of. That's what I'm saying, yo. That last one with SZA was a stretch. It was forced on her. You know what? Okay. That movie with SZA wasn't even really bad. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I feel like it was like a female version of Friday. It really wasn't a bad movie. I ain't gonna lie. Keke Park, that wasn't bad. That wasn't a terrible movie. The movie was pretty good. Funds come people suggestion foolishness and they obey the rules for the paper. All day, correct, Trevor. Yeah. You know what it is. The same thing Marvel does. They blame the audience when people don't like the message. That's what I be saying. Disney does the same thing. You guys haven't matured enough. You guys aren't nuanced in other people's lifestyles. No. If I come to watch a Disney movie, I want the same Disney content I got in the 90s. I don't want to see certain stuff that you want to implement. If I want to watch a Marvel movie, I want to see the things that have built the franchise to where it entices me to buy a ticket. It's just like hip hop artists or musicians. Don't give me 4 albums of fire and then sell out and want to experiment on some bullshit. And they get mad when I say, yo, this is some bullshit. Yeah, Tyler and Keke have similar traits. Don't trust certain niggas in California, certain niggas group. We're gonna get on the Tyler shit. I'm gonna cook on the Tyler shit. What's good with the Jacksonville Jaguars? Hopefully they catch the Colts. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Hey.
Hello.
I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to tune in, you tune in. Hey, you heard about the Keke Palmer show?
No.
You heard about Tyler Creator?
Yes.
Yeah, we kicking his back in. And you heard about, that one song is that lady, she's like white people to the back, whatever section.
Oh, Mona Leo. I love Mona Leo.
She's a coon.
Oh my gosh, we're not finna start.
Yes, no. We are. We exposing it. Hit the link. No. Go to YouTube. I'm exposing it now.
You're not exposing it.
I'm exposing her. I drunk a bottle of Patron and we crashing out.
No.
Go to YouTube.
We love Mona Leo.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Hold on. What about Conscious Lee? You know who Conscious Lee is?
No, I don't know who that is.
What about Grits and Eggs Podcast?
I don't know who that is.
Deontay Kyle, the nigga with the double chin. You know?
Oh, yes, I do.
He's another coon.
Oh my gosh, you're a coon.
You.
Everybody a coon. Hush.
I'm gonna holler at you. Just tune in. I got you. All right.
Bye.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Hold on, man. Hey, y'all still here? Did y'all hear any of that conversation? My niece. Hold on. Listen. Let me say this. My niece goes to Spelman. All right. She just called me. She'll be 21 in January. She just called me. And I was like, Naya, I'm live on YouTube right now. We going in. And I know she want to talk about something. And I was like, yo, you heard about Montalia, whatever her name is? Oh, I love her. She's a coon. She's like, oh, nigga, shut up. I'm like, you were telling correct. I'm telling her all this stuff. She's like, no, I love these people. I'm like, there's coon. She was like, nigga, you a coon. And I was like, I'm gonna call you back. And I hung up. But I gotta send her the link. But this is why you don't talk to family, because see, family gonna expose you. And this is my niece. She's like, nigga, you're a coon. What the fuck are we talking about? But let me go ahead. I'm sending her the link. Let me see. Let me make sure it's the right link and continue with the show. All right, bam. All right, so let me read some of these comments and we get back to the show. Niggas pro check. Everybody got it. I told you I'm pro check. I'm pro check. I done stood up for black people on the Starport, and niggas been kicking my back end for years. You did the right thing during that Charlie Kirk. Hey, let them other clowns get demonetized. Hey, listen. Sir Shy, and I ain't gonna say other people in chat, but some of y'all have been in the streets. Y'all know when the block is hot, and y'all know when white folks mad. It ain't time to be pitching work on the block when it's hot. And when we had all those people running to kick Charlie Kirk back in, I'm like, white folks waiting on you niggas to crash out. They about to demonetize all you niggas. And I seen a bunch of YouTubers and TikTokers and Twitter niggas get their platform snatched because they want to run out here and be like when Malcolm X commented on JFK getting clapped. Bunch of chickens come home to roost. A lot of you niggas be ready to ride there and pro-black and get clapped. Some of y'all ain't seen platform since. So all right, let's go. You sound fussy. Well, Grant Smith, if you feel that way, I would love to invite you to come on live stream. You don't have to cam up, but come on live stream and tell me why you think I'm fussy. Maybe I'm just excited to talk to all my friends and family and business partners who are in the live chat right now. I don't think I'm fussy. I think I'm just excited to have a conversation with my people. My channel got deleted. Talk about Trevor. We talk about this type of shit all the time. Listen, that Charlie Kirk shit was a trap. Trust me, it happened. I think Star, the one who broke the news, Star called and said, boy, you heard about Charlie Kirk getting clapped? I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I said, but y'all didn't hear me call on Starport when he got killed. Y'all didn't see me or hear me nowhere when Charlie Kirk got clapped. Because I'm like, hey, I feel a way, but the way I feel ain't gonna affect my bag. That's all I'm saying. I usually let Star, Jason Black, and Tariq do the heavy lifting. They have more YouTube power than most others. That's what I'm saying. But even with Star was telling y'all, hey, watch y'all mouth. Y'all not gonna get me fucked up getting on y'all Malcolm X shit. Jason Black, I felt like the reason, and this is why I like Jason Black. He's probably the best person to articulate how we feel without compromising or going too far. And Tariq, he slithered around the topic without fucking himself up. Me, because I'm not as well seasoned as Star, who's been in the game for like 30 years. Jason Black, who's been in the game for going on 30 years. Tariq Nasheed's been in the game for 30 years. They know, they're media trained, and they know how to talk around the key points without being demonetized. And sometimes as a younger content creator, we got to let the big dogs eat. We got to let the big dogs, like you just said, we got to let the big dogs do the heavy lifting. So the next time we might have to do it, but we taking notes. But I knew, y'all know how I get on Starport. I turned to a different nigga. So I want to make sure when that stuff happened, I wasn't going to call in because I wasn't going to compromise Star's channel. I wasn't going to compromise mine or any one of our name, image, and likenesses, because we both run businesses and we both have white support. and we don't attach how we feel about the Charlie Kirk situation to our white audience. And that was another thing I wasn't trying to do. I wasn't trying to, because there was a lot of white people. I mean, he got killed by a white person. So a lot of white people didn't rock with what he was saying. But my bottom line, when it comes down to Charlie Kirk, like I said, I felt away, but I didn't want to put myself in the lion's den because of how I felt. Correct, Star. Look how Star in Star Trek, Marvel Comics are not including more message. Yeah. Tyler Perry, Predator. Hey, man. Tyler Perry got his own mess. And Kyla, salute to Kyla, man. I ain't seen Kyla yet anywhere. I like the fact that Kyla really tapped in. I appreciate that she likes things we're saying today right now. The generational gap is trill at every level. It really is. It really is. When I visited Atlanta, I went to Spelman and Morehouse. Lots of history at school at FBA. Listen, man, listen. I'm going to give another shout out to my niece. Yo, you know what's crazy? When you have younger, like, because she's my niece, but she's really my little sister. Like, dead, God, honest truth. I knew she was smarter than me when she sent me a link to one of her presentations, and she was talking for like 30 minutes, and I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. But a bunch of doctors and scientists started clapping when she was done. And I couldn't tell you what the fuck she said. And I was like, you know what? It's done. It's done. And I think one of the most gratifying things as like an uncle or dad, a brother, a nephew, just somebody who's older, who is like an older person to a young person, when you kind of see them like just surpass you in certain things. And my niece, she goes to Spelman and she's doing her thing. She's like that person at school. So I appreciate it. We heard all of it. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, bro, that Charlie Kirk shit was crazy. You got to pick and choose your battles. You're right. You really have to pick and choose your battles. I think we're moving to a huge shift where we have to create new spaces where we collectively can speak freely without being muted, afraid. What's your price? Okay, so I'm going to speak first, and I'm going to give you my price because I got a price. And I will sell niggas out immediately if that bag comes. And I'm going to give the first right of refusal to the black community. I'm going to be like, hey, yo, these white folks gave me X amount. They put it on the table. Can y'all match it? And I don't even match it. Can you do half? If you give me half, I'm going to rock with you. But if white supremacy be like, hey, yo, FBJ, you that guy, we're going to give you X amount of thousands to sell out. I'll be like, yo, Nick, y'all got me? If y'all don't got me, all right. Turn to Ben Carson on you niggas. And what I'm saying too, of course, Tom, Sam, Tiffany, and me and Star have talked about this ad nauseum. A lot of us sometimes are considering going to like Rumble, Kick. Like I'm on Twitch right now. Places like YouTube, X, TikTok, they have so many censorships and their rules to demonetization changes with the algorithm on such a sporadic basis that even with Patreon, that sometimes we got to go to different platforms to even just get the truth off. Sometimes we want to go to different platforms just to give us what we want to give. Because even like, I don't even want to like get too deep, but like when me and Star talk about perhaps streaming on different platforms, the main thing I always tell him is that the way YouTube puts us in an algorithm box to perform without coloring outside the lines, I feel like it takes away from a lot of the authenticity and personality people like me, Star, or a lot of other, I'm not even comparing myself to Star at all, but a lot of our content creators on YouTube are shifting different platforms because we don't like feeling like we're not giving you the show that you tune in for. We don't like feel like we have to dilute how we perform on camera and on the microphone to be monetized. Because once we feel like we have, and we adjust and start every time as a YouTube update, an algorithm update, a policy update, start calls and be like, hey, yo, did you read it? Did you read your community section? Start calling me, hey, did you do you're our YouTube partner. Did you read the new community note? And I have to read it and I have to talk to them about it because Star is always telling me like, yo, the show you put up today may be demonetized tomorrow based off of the algorithm and how they feel. But that does take a toll on the quality of content we present. And it gets to the point where some of us, not all of us, have to decide, are we going to exclusively stream on YouTube or are we going to go to other smaller platforms to give you guys a better show? And if you want to know my price, it depends on what you're paying me for. My price to sell out the Black community, $500. No, I'm playing. Nah, but my price to sell out before, like, you know, I blow up or anything, shit. I think about low end $80,000, 80 G's to about 150 G's. I'll sell niggas out for about 80 bands because I'm resourceful. You give me 80 bands, I can finesse 80 bands for the rest of my life. Like I can take one payment of 80,000 and do the right things and be all right. So my sellout price, low end 80,000, high end 150. MoFax, peace, FBJ. Oh, where's MoFax? Where's MoFax? Oh, I gotta go back. MoFax, yeah, MoFax. Salute, man. Salute, man. I seen you hit me up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? MoFax Axe Files straight, man. I just had so much going on. I just don't know if I'm even able to like talk about it with you, MoFax. I mean, I know I can, but it's a lot of stuff that's still the smoke hasn't cleared yet. So I'm trying to kind of make sure things are okay before I kind of like speak on it with, you know, you. Because I know you're going to cuss me out right when I tell you what's going on. So I just want to make sure that after I tell you something, I can have some good news behind it. So MoFax, I'm definitely going to holler back at you. I'm from Star Chat. Kayla, I support people who come to support me. Zanaya, bro, listen. Zanaya, I need you to sit here, because we're going straight to that chick we talked about on the phone. Your uncle got you. MoFax, Carlton. Yep. I didn't just sell out. I've sold out the biracial racist and race baiter. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I'm ready to sell out, bro. These bills getting high, man. I'm trying to sell out. I need the bag to be big enough for niggas will understand. That's all I'm saying, Mo. And I'm gonna tell y'all. Hey, yo, FBJ sold out. I'm tap dancing. I'm shucking and jiving. I'm soft shoeing and jigabooing, but they gave me the bag. So just let me coon out for y'all. Let me sell out, but I'm going to tell y'all. Just like my niece, she called me a coon on the phone. She know there's a bag on my head. Peace, Trevor. But doesn't that point at hypocrisy and trying to get away from the coon fest? Nah, because I ain't get the shit. Listen, Tiffany, I always tell you this. There's nobody who's pro-black who's rich. Name me one pro-black nigga with a bag. Name me one nigga on YouTube who's pro-black with a bag. Remember, what's the name? Pharaoh, Young Pharaoh? Young Pharaoh was super pro-black till he got a bag. Then that nigga started kissing white women wearing gold teeth. My wife makes apps. We may not have the same audience, but I can have her create our own. Exactly. Bruh, not y'all talk, but have you ever watched Papa's House? David Wayne's Granddaughter is Fire. No, I have not watched that, but I heard it was a pretty good show before they canceled it. 80K, too low, fam, minimum $1 million. If my audience was big enough, I probably would be able to demand $1 million. But the reason why I say about 80K, because if they shot nigga 80K, and what I can put in my platform, I'll be fine. Like, and I'm not trying to lowball myself. It's because like I've done a lot with less. I've took what people get on the income tax and they blow by spring break, and I made that last for 2 years and turn that to business. Like I'm somebody like you'll give $100 to and come back in about 4 weeks, we up 12. But I'm just resourceful when it comes to money like that. A good sellout price, 10 to 15 million. Yeah. 80K. I'm telling you, they toss me 80K. I'm getting out of pocket for 80 bands. But let me get on these cues. What's her name again? Zanaya, what's her name? I'm gonna type this in because I'm gonna kick old girl back in tonight. I'm gonna kick old girl back in tonight, and I'm gonna scroll because I'm gonna find old girl. And we talking about matter of fact, let me just type it in. Let me type in Grits and Eggs podcast. This fat ass nigga Deontay Kyle. Hold on, Grits and Eggs, and that's how you know this fat double chin ass nigga. And I'm not being nice. I'm not being nice. I don't want. Listen, I told you. This is what I'm telling you. Don't talk about being revolutionary if you're not in military shape. Like, I just don't want to hear it. So, matter of fact, let me share this screen. Because for my niece and for everybody else in my own family knows I'm a hater. All right. Now, this is her manager. This is the girl, right? This old girl. I just want to make sure. This is her manager. Nigerian. Why is her manager saying this? Somebody asked me what a kata meant. I told them nigger. They thought I was playing. His name is Uncle Toby. This is what's her name? Montaleo. This is her manager. I don't want to go to no niggers for my graphic shit. He was thinking about us, so I told, then it's Nigerian. I told those niggers, not niggas, niggers, they had me fucked up. You're not even a nigger, you're African. Gold bottoms on a nigger. Only broke nigger would choose Vegas over New York. I'm a tall, dark nigger. My last retweet decepts the biggest nigger on Twitter. I'm asked what a kata meant. I told them nigger. They thought I was unity. That's all I'm saying. Hey, listen, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. This was her manager. This was a manager, and I'm pointing some of this out before we really get into the bag. But if that's who your manager is, why would I believe you have what's the word I'm looking for? You have the best intentions for us.
This podcast, reporting live for you. We're about to record episode 94.
I never seen it.
I'm here with my faithful demon. Yeah.
See, I'm not even because this is past story. I don't even know what that fat ass nigga doing, but this is what I'm keep trying to tell y'all niggas, bro. We can't keep trusting people like this, bro. We can't keep trusting. Let me type in her name really quick because we're gonna keep going. And tonight, I want you to hear what she said about Black Americans. She told us to shut the fuck up. Mana Leo. She told us to shut the fuck up. Black Americans said you can shut the fuck up, and said that we should lay down for all the other people of diaspora. So hold on, let me see this.
The most important thing about being a Black American is with the global presence that we have in our culture, with the copycatting that happens in our culture, with the denial of our culture, it's up to us to like morally take a high road when it comes to certain shit. So like being xenophobic doesn't help anybody, right?
No.
Being exclusionary of other cultures throughout the diaspora, even if sometimes y'all do that to us, that ain't our role. It's the most important thing about.
See, this is why you can't really take advice from like double chin out of shape niggas like that. Like a role as a Black American isn't to take the high road when the Caribbeans or the Africans try to kick our back in. Our responsibility isn't to be a stepping stool for the rest of the diaspora. And like I said before, and you wonder why I don't fuck with these type of niggas. Look, this the same nigga with conscious flea. These niggas are Democratic plans. And I'm not for the Republicans, but what I'm not going to do is watch some coons walk us back into a burning building. We not doing that, bruh. We not. And we gonna keep moving, because I know we got more. We got more.
So I just want to clarify. I'm pro-Black. I'm promoting Black unity, Black community, and Black love. And if you disagree with that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
You're
Fuck you then. Yeah,
You're a
fuck
cracker.
you.
Yeah, fuck you.
If you disagree with Black unity
'Cause a
throughout
lot
the
of these-
diaspora, just
A lot of these
be a white
communities,
man.
and you I know you will agree with this. A lot of these communities, they be on par with
White folk shit,
white folk shit, white supremacy. They be right along with that.
nigga.
And it be throwing
You
me
ain't
off
low.
because it's like we all Black in America.
Listen, man.
We
I'ma
all
tell you
fall under
something.
the same umbrella. So I just want to clarify. I'm pro-Black.
And what I'm doing now, I'm playing just some of the stuff she's saying, because I'm trying to give you guys a clear look. And I'm with that. I'm for pro-Blackness. I'm for if we're all on the same wavelength, let's get on the same wavelength. But what I'm not for is you having a Nigerian manager who's speaking bad against Black Americans, and then you and this fat ass nigga Deontay Kyle is saying we should be mature and take the high road. No. Because are these Africans taking the high road? Are these Caribbeans taking the high road? Is the other people, the Black diaspora, taking the high road and supporting us for our reparations causes in America? Or are they kicking our back in? Are they taking our grants, our loans, our student loans? Are they taking certain benefits that are set aside for Black Americans and cosplaying as us only to get these benefits and turn around and say, oh, us in Nigeria, us in these places, us in we're better than that, we're better than this. You can't sit up here and tell me that you're for Black Americans, and when Black Americans say, hey, you made a music video, you made a song that we're kind of rocking with, we have a few questions, instead of you just answering these questions or just having a transparent conversation, you just come on a platform and start talking shit. And I played that because my main thing with playing that is I want to show you guys that, you know, she says something where on surface it sounds good, but on the back end, is she really meaning what she's saying? Is she really not even holding herself accountable? Is she actually having a conversation where we're like, hey, this doesn't look right, this may not sound right, let's have a talk, let's discuss what's actually going on, because what you're saying and what we're seeing are contradicting themselves. And I don't see why
See, you little pussy ass tweets.
there should be a problem with that. Now, this is another one that this is the video that I'm about to play, and she's talking to us, Black Americans. Now, I'm going to read some of the comments before we continue the show. Will Tyler survive this? We're going to get to Tyler Creator shit in a minute, man. Right after we get done with this. Tyler's fine. But I will say this about Tyler Creator thing. Do I feel like Tyler needs to apologize? I won't say apologize. I'm going to say maybe a stretch. But Tyler Creator said a lot of anti-Black stuff. And if the community is trying to cancel him or trying to hold him accountable, then he has set himself up for that type of ridicule. So I can't really sit up here and cape for Tyler Creator. This is what I got to say. You think FBA would be happy that Tyler is shredding his white supremacist fans for growth? No, because you shouldn't be trying to get white supremacist fans as a Black person to grow your audience. I don't believe that. What's wrong with what she said? You said you'll sell Black people out for 80K. What are you talking about? Tonight, if I sold Black people out for 80K, you're going to want 5K of my 80 that I sold us out for. So you can't say nothing. If I say, hey, yo, tonight, I got 80,000 cash for selling niggas out, how much you want? You got a number. Don't play with me, because you got a number. If I had 80 bands right now, you getting a piece. So why you tripping? Why you got the trip? You getting a cut? Talking like you ain't you talking like you not gonna get a cut. And you taking a cut, you selling niggas out too, taking a cut. 80K is peanuts. I don't want to hear 80K. Let's say as long as you got that money from Catronata tickets. That's what I'm saying. This everybody got a price. Everybody got a price. We all got a price. And here tonight, this is what she's in this right here. She talking to us. I don't want to hear nobody cape. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. But she's talking to Black Americans when she say this.
I've been seeing you little pussy ass tweets.
Oh. So pop your shit.
I've been seeing the pussy shit, and I just want to let y'all know I really don't give a fuck. I'm not reneging. I'm not going back on what I said. What I said was what the fuck I meant. And what I showed y'all and what I depicted in my imagery was what I felt. And if you feel some type of way, bitch, fuck you. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it was. I'm promoting Black unity, Black community, and Black love. And if that step on your toes, you a weirdo. And I don't know what to tell you. And I just want to end it off by saying that. I've been seeing you little pussy ass tweets.
Oh.
And this is my problem. When you come out with a Black American theme song, right? With the Black American flag over you, and you got all the other flags of diaspora behind you. And Black Americans aren't saying like, hey, we don't like your song, we don't rock with you. And we see Conscious Lee, who speaks badly about Black Americans in your music video. We're going to be like, hey, we like your song, we like the image, but we have some questions. And you respond to our questions like, all you pussy ass shit, fuck you niggas, this and that. Why should we respect you, take you seriously, or continue to invest in your art when we actually platformed the song, watched the video, asked you some questions to give you opportunity to clarify, and now the same audience that you just cosplayed is a bunch of pussy ass niggas? But your manager is Nigerian and called us Akadas and niggers, and you have somebody in your video who speaks bad about Black Americans. You're on a podcast with somebody who shits on Black Americans. But when we ask you, why are you aligning yourself with these individuals, you call us pussy ass niggas. And then we dive deeper in your tweets and your messaging. You have pro-democratic talking points, pro-Kamala talking points, and this is what we're talking about. We're not anti-Democrat, but why are the Democratic shields with Black skin anti-Black American? Why is that always a loophole? Why is that always a thing where we're like, okay, we fuck with you, but something don't smell right. Instead of being like, all right, my bad, I didn't know. Thanks for education. Let me fix it. It's fuck y'all niggas, eat a dick. And then we're like, all right, well, fuck you too. We're not supporting it no more. Like Tyler or certain other people try to sell to a Black American audience. We got to be xenophobic. When all we're doing is trying to gatekeep and protect our culture from being sold off to people who may look like us, but they're not us. Protecting our lineage, protecting our culture is not xenophobic. That's all I'm saying. But that's not the point. What's the point? I don't think Tyler has to sell out. Tyler has to sell out. His audience is diverse. I'm not saying Tyler, the creator, sold out. Recently, I felt like he came in the game selling out, especially on Twitter when it was Wild Wild West. And although I don't agree on everybody trying to cancel him, I do feel like there's a lot of things that he said that no matter what age you are, I'm not writing off of, oh, you were a suburban Black, because I was a Black kid in the suburbs, and I never said anything anti-Black. I don't want to hear about you had white friends, and they will tell you I wasn't around here trying to say anti-Black shit. So I'm not going to write Tyler off. He was just young and dumb and grew up around white people, because all that sounds like is that you had a lot of self-hate. You're just trying to find something, child. You're a podcaster. You, the podcast you're talking about. Hey, dog, you say what you want. Say what you want. I see the groundswell of support leaving. Oh, who's texting me? Yeah. I see the ground support that was behind her, which was the Black American audience, not fucking with it, because when we are actually liking the song, but you have certain images and people in the video that contradict the messaging in your song, and we're asking you, hey, can we get clarification? And your response to us asking for clarification so we can further support you is calling us a bunch of pussy ass niggas. What do you think niggas is gonna do? Just saying. Black Americans need to stop being so thirsty for representation. Mo facts. I agree with you. And that's why, like I said, she said what she said, and we felt how we felt. And let's see where her career goes from here. Let's see her bust out another song. And salute to my niece. And this is how I want y'all to know that I embrace debate, because me and my niece disagree. She tapped in to disagree. And I welcome disagree. I'm not speaking to convince anybody. I'm just speaking on what I'm seeing and how I feel about the situation. So I appreciate anybody who's coming on and disagreeing with what I'm saying. Because I'm not speaking to get more people on my boat. I'm speaking because I'm seeing certain things that don't make sense. Like, you can talk to Black Americans who have concerns about your imagery without disrespecting us. You can be articulate and graceful on the Breakfast Club, and I don't agree with her Pan-African stance. But don't come on other platforms and speak to Black Americans like we're a piece of gum at the bottom of your shoe. Because you're literally using yourself and your image as representation of us. I don't think that's fair. I don't think we should allow people to use the Black American flag, to use our heritage to get on. And where we're just asking these same people like, hey, if you're not educated on certain things, we'll do it. If you aren't up to date on certain talking points, we'll give them to you. Because you look like somebody who wants to represent us. So let's invest in you educationally, monetarily. Let's put our arms around you. And you and your Nigerian manager and these Democratic shields start talking shit. Because just like the election, just like ICE round up all the Latinos and people of color, when Black Americans want to sit back and be like, hey, fight your own battles, how many battles are won when we don't step in? How many? ICE whipping ass right now. ICE up 40 points right now. You know why ICE is up 40 points? Because niggas is chilling. You want to know why people getting deported at a mass rate? Because niggas is chilling. The whole Black and brown coalition is false. The whole people of color thing is false. All that has ever done for Black Americans is get us in the back of the goddamn bus. So when we decide, hey, you may look like us, you may talk like us, you may sound like us, but if you're not representing our politics and our talking points, we're going to remove our support, and let's see who platforms you. Let's see who supports you when we withdraw ours. And it's not because we don't love you and we don't rock with you. It's because you don't rock with us. That's all I'm saying. People of color is not real as a myth. Period. Boogaloo, boys with the badge. On God, dog. His entire audience is goddamn spectrum. The thought process and attention span is very different, lack of better words. The FBA flag is starting to be like the LGBTQ flag because people know they can run with it for a quick come up. And Mo, this is what you were saying, where a lot of us, like with the old girl, we know what we're learning. I'm be honest. What I'm learning from the Montaleo standpoint is this. No matter how somebody comes out to represent us, we're going to have to do more research, just like the Deontay Kyle. This is all I'm telling you about Deontay Kyle, the fat grits and eggs nigga. We're going to have to do research, and we're going to have to dig deep into these people's profiles and their social media footprint before they can go online, pay bots to go viral, and now they have a new audience because they said a couple of cool pro-Black talking points. Now they're our favorite Black podcaster. Oh, he's woke. Oh, he's militant. Oh, they talking that real shit. the bait and switch. Montaleo just showed you guys in the last 3 weeks the bait and switch. We're going to give you a Black American theme song. We're going to show you a bunch of Pan-African flags. We're going to go on the Breakfast Club and misrepresent Black American heritage. And when Black Americans are like, hey, homegirl, you may not know certain things. So can you clarify this so we can, give you some knowledge? You tell us to eat a dick. All right. Say less. I never watched episodes of Grits and Eggs podcast. Hey, listen, I don't listen to no out of shape niggas talk about being militant. I'm sorry. If you can't put the ribs down with the mustard sauce, don't tell me why we need to fight white supremacy. You need to be fighting that fork. You need to be fighting calories. I don't want to hear no I'm be honest. You can't be pro-black if you're out of shape. Because if the race war broke off tomorrow, can you last 90 seconds with a white person trying to kill you with no weapon in your hand? Is you running a mile a week, a mile a day? Is you lifting weights? Is you bench pressing? Is you BMI where it needs to be? This for everybody. And this is why we talking about Deontay Kyle. I don't want to hear a nigga like Deontay Kyle that I've never heard before. I've only seen on TikTok, YouTube. I don't want to hear him rile up people when he's not going to be on the front lines to take what's going to come after you rile people up. And that's all I keep saying. Don't rile up people when you're not willing to be a part of the warrior class who's going to be the first niggas getting sacrificed when you rile people up. Just like rappers talk about spinning and killing on niggas, but we know you living in Malibu writing these lyrics. Don't tell us something you want us to do when you're not even in shape to get it done. Let's be real. A lot of people posting on Twitter ain't fans. They bots and trolls. Facts. The bots be fucking up the algorithm. Facts. Half the social media footprint traffic about angry bullshit ain't real. They're a product of bot farms. You can tell a lot of IP addresses ain't in this hemisphere. A lot of these bots are from like India, certain African countries. Yeah, they a lot of these bots aren't even real. Some people are ruining the FBA flag, speak on foolishness because they just want to identify with something. Absolutely. Mo facts read, it leaves the door open for a small group of people to speak for the whole. Yes, that's why Black Americans, I keep trying to say this, Black Americans, and I've been saying this since the election, anybody that you see break through your algorithm that's speaking pro-Black American that you did not watch on a weekly basis, like when we look at, what's his name? The Black Authority, I gotta find him. What's his name? He's the black dude that be wearing the glasses with the dreads. He's the one who, he didn't say Charlie Kirk's name, but he called out the Charlie Kirk assassination like 4 days before it happened. He didn't know, but he was like, he said the same week Charlie Kirk died, he said, hey, you niggas need to be aware because it's a white person that's about to get done real dirty soon, and when it happens, don't fall for the trick bag. What is his name, man? I think I said it earlier. Let me look it up real quick. It's not the Alpha Black Network. If it's not an Alpha Black Network, if it's not if you haven't watched certain Black platforms come up from the grassroots, if they break through your algorithm on some pro-Black talking points, you should be skeptical, because what we have seen since post-election is that they're looking for the next Joe Rogan. They're looking for the left Charlie Kirk. They're looking for the left Candace Owens. They're looking for left-wing social media personalities and podcasters to draw grassroots support for the Democratic Party. I don't have a problem with that because politics are politics. My issue isn't that. My issue is when you are disingenuous and when you want to have a Black face to represent everybody who is not Black. That's my main point. Butter Biscuits podcast. Black McBain. That's why you are an essential part to YouTube, because you say a lot of things that I feel like we should save, and I'm going to run with it. And I'm going to give you credit, but I might start calling this nigga the Butter Biscuit podcast instead of the Grits and Eggs. It's literally the Butter Biscuit podcast. Grits and Eggs podcasts are getting roasted on Instagram. Sir Shot. That's why I be saying, like, I be on social media. It's like I be seeing a lot of the people that some people don't know, they already be getting cooked. Yes, fight the fork. I'm telling you, black people need to fight the fork before you fight white supremacy. You can't beat nobody ass if you out of shape. You can't fight nobody ass if you got high blood pressure. We all as community have to get in a better physical shape if a race war breaks off. Because if you're in the middle of a barbecue spot eating mustard-based ribs and a clam pop out, you can't knock nobody out with a rib. You can't throw collard greens on somebody and think they're going to melt. That's all I'm saying. Martin Luther King had a six-pack. Fun fact. Marcus Garvey didn't get shit popping. That fat fuck never went to fucking Africa on the boat. He was a scammer from Jamaica. Malcolm X looked in shape. Mr. Farrakhan looked in shape to me. Huey Newton, Fred Hampton looked like some in-shape Negroes. The Black Panther Party used to teach self-defense. I say these things because I don't want to hear people speak on pro-black topics if they're not ready to get it in. Now, we can have conversations, but don't speak like you're trying to militarize black people or you're trying to be the arms branch of pro-blackness just in case we get into a race war, when in all actuality, you couldn't fight if we called you to. That's all I'm saying. Black and Brain. Happy Facts McBain, and I'd be happy to tune into folks spouting angrily. That's facts. Couldn't listen to a false flagger. That's all I'm saying. And what I'm telling y'all is this. I'm pro-black. But if a bag came and I had to sell niggas out, I will tell y'all. I'll be like, yo, they cut me a bag. The YouTube checks wasn't big enough and the cash outs wasn't rolling in fast enough. So I took the bag and I'm selling y'all out. But I love y'all. But I gotta get these. I told y'all the bag, hey, come on, the bag changed, I'ma change. The bag got different, I got different. I told y'all years ago. At least you can trust me. Army full of Indian bot farmers saying, yes, girl. That's all I'm saying, dog. I got a few bot accounts banned. It be them bots with the bullshit. They only speak for the whole. Yeah, Sonnet. Hey, I don't know about Sonnet. I ain't got nothing to say about Sonnet. Black Alpha Network. What's your problem? You don't like Black Alpha Network? I think Black Alpha Network is a quality platform, man. Every bot that you ban there, thousands more ready to jump is insanity. It is. Rogan's washed. Top podcast is no longer Rogan. It's Midas Touch liberal news outlet. I got to peep. Candace come to the cook. No, Mo, you might have to hit that link, man. I ain't trying to get you come on the show if you want to. I but that's very. I'm not inviting Candace Owens to the cookout. I'm not inviting Candace Owens to the cookout. I'm sorry. Now, I don't even think Candace Owens get a plate. Candace Owens, to me, Candace Owens not coming to the cookout. Candace Owens is not coming to the cookout. I'm sorry, Mo. And Mo, you're more experienced politically than me. You're more intelligent than me. And you say a lot of things, Mo, where it's like, I never thought about how you may word something until you word it and articulate yourself. And I'm like, and by the time you're done getting your point across, I'm like, damn, Mo, I don't want to agree with what you're saying, but what you're saying is so profound, I have to consider what you're saying. So, Mo, if you feel free to articulate why Candace Owens invited to the cookout, I am dying to know. But if you won't, that's fine. I'm just going to say before I continue to read comments, I can't invite Candace Owens to the cookout. She has done too much jigaboo work for white supremacy to invite her. Some black people can't come back from cooning. Candace Owens, to me, is one of them. Like, once you take a certain stance, I can't be like, yo, you seen the light, you was a spook by the door, you good. Because if it all worked out for her, she'll be kicking niggas' backs in right now. All I'm saying. I bet Candace Poon is dripping wet from years of sexual repression and small pink D. Why didn't I read that in my brain before reading that out loud? They should switch the name to the High Cholesterol Podcast. Yo, dead ass. They should change that shit to the High Cholesterol Podcast. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I don't want no out of shape nigga telling me to grab my gun and march. No. Nah, Mo, I'm off Candace. I used to rock with her content. And Trevor, this thing, I rock with Candace's content. I'm be honest. I support Candace Owens' platform. I support her content because I think that since she's drifted away from kicking black folks back in and now going against the juice, I think that she's finally hitting her stride and her purpose. But just because you're now on the right side of history doesn't mean that you haven't built certain platforms up at the detriment to black people. And she was connected to too many powerful white supremacists for me. And she's a tether. She's not Black American either. So I'm definitely not fucking with Candace Owens. She's not invited to the cookout. Nobody told me these coon flowers. Nobody told these coon flowers that Black Americans are on health food now. That's what I'm saying, dog. Scamming trying to get you to leave your land. Thank you. Thank you. I ain't listening to no Candace Owens, no Montaleo, no Deontay Kyle, no Conscious Lee, a.k.a. Conscious Flea. I'm not listening to none of these people who are not speaking our agenda. We know MLK got his steps in. Mo, you got to chill out, man. I haven't been streaming consistently enough for you to say this type of stuff in my chat because this is crazy. This nigga definitely got his steps. Hey, back in the day, them civil rights niggas couldn't afford to be out of shape. They really had to get down. On site. You don't see a lot of big ass civil rights niggas back in the day. You had to be in shape to be a civil rights leader. You never knew when you had to up the fight and you had to squabble. That's why I be saying it be a lot of just crazy big ass niggas talking about these civil rights leaders. No, you not, because when the Klan start popping caps, can you duck and dodge and bust back? Can you run a quarter mile to the fight? A million men made sure Martin made the finish line. Like, that's all I'm saying. Stephen A, I will sell out immediately. I ain't gonna sell like Stephen A, but I'll sell out. I need the Van Jones bag. That's what I'm saying, bro. Every nigga got a price. We just listen to the niggas who tell you what the price is when we sell out. Like when you see Mo Facts on CNN with the ball shaved and the glasses with the Islam glasses, we know Mo Facts took the bag. He about to come up there on CNN and say some wild shit. He about to get his Mark Lamont Hill on. But you know what I'm gonna say? Hey, I support Mo Facts because they cut him the check. So he know where the bag is. All I gotta do is a little soft shoe and the jigabooing, and Mo Facts gonna refer me to where the bag at. Y'all playing. No, you were trying to figure out who it was. I said Black Alpha Network. He been lit for you. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Black Alpha Network. Yeah, definitely. She's still with Ye. Okay, Kanye West is not invited to the cookout either. I don't know who needed to hear that, but he's not a part of the cookout. Candace can't even see over the fence. I need the Van Jones bag too, so I can say AI is the new preparation. Bro, I'm not about to get. Hold on, how much time we got left? All right, I gotta get this Tyler Curry topic. Sorry, no, I'm getting cussed out tonight. I already know my girl gonna cuss me the fuck out tonight, and I didn't even do nothing wrong. But I know I gotta go home and fight. I gotta fight when I get home, and not physically fight, but I already know what's going. That's probably why I'm probably dragging the show right now because I don't want to go home. She crashing out right now. Let her cook. Candace Owens, yeah, she cooking. She's tethered bitches on her own. Facts. Umar Johnson is not at the cookout. Umar Johnson, he can go to the Pan-African cookout in Nigeria, in Zimbabwe. Let Umar Johnson go to the Pan-African cookout. But the Black American cookout, Candace Owens, Umar Johnson, and Kanye West are not invited. I only support Candace if she crashing out permanently and totally, or what veterans call P and T. I'm with that black man. As long as she keep crashing out, I'm gonna keep subscribing. Half tether. Now Umar can't come either until the school opens and we find the correct. This why I'm never leaving y'all niggas, bro. This why I'm never leaving y'all. Cause y'all be saying the same shit I be saying, bro. And I be thinking, bro. Like Umar can't come if the school ain't open. Trevor, let these niggas know. Umar, we don't want no Umar. We don't want nothing Umar Johnson got if it ain't the school and it ain't the curriculum. Okay? He gonna be done for good. Okay? Why Umar can't do cookouts at his own school? That's exactly why we're not inviting to our cookout. Is Stephen A. welcome to the cookout? Absolutely not. He's also a tether. I think he's from Cape Verde or the Virgin Islands. I don't know. He's a tether. And are non-Black Americans invited to the cookout? Yes. You don't have to be a Black American to be invited to the cookout. Being Black is a qualifier. But if you do anti-Black stuff, you can't be invited to the cookout. So Stephen A. is not welcome to the cookout at all. He can go to the MAGA barbecue that he's been auditioning for since the election. That's where Stephen A. can go. Okay. I keep an eye on these Coons Tate brothers. Yep, Stephen A. Oh sorry, God. I gotta get my stamina up. Let me see. I keep an eye on these tethers. Tate brothers, Stephen A., Officer Brandon Tatum, Ossifer, Brandon Tatum, Anton Daniels. Hey, fuck Anton Daniels, because he took my dog Aaron's whole swag, his whole play, and he's definitely a tether. Angela Rye, she's a Jack and Jill loser, and I'm happy Joe Button and the cast kicked her back in. I'm happy her friend Mark Lamont Hill told her she was wrong. And even Charlemagne, Joe Button's nemesis, told her and her friend said, hey, you wrong. Angela Rye is bullshit, including ABBA and Preach. If they not grassroots, I don't trust it. I'm telling you, bro. I don't trust none of these niggas, bro, if you're not grassroots, bro. How many of Candace's followers real whose bots who pushing in front of her into the algorithm? It's a good point. I just feel like Candace knows what she's doing. The only problem with what Candace Owens is doing is that the conservative movement does not want her to be the biggest. You can't have a Black face as the biggest face of a conservative movement. Candace knows that. But because she knew that, Candace Owens played her cards right in order to get an audience as big as she got it to flip the switch. But she doesn't get spooked that sat by the door credit. She was just a used coon and understood when to pivot to certain grifts. Candace Owens is a great grifter. And I'll leave it at that. Take all the Vans. Van Jones, Van Lathan, Van Dan. Yo, Van Lathan has been coon. Hey, Van Lathan has been doing a lot of coon auditions. He tried to cake for Tyler, the Creator. He did a soft shoe interview with Gavin Newsom. Y'all watch Van Lathan. Van Lathan's selling out. He's doing sellout auditions. And we got to watch Van Lathan. And Van Lathan, if you're watching this, call me because I'm ready to sell out too. I'm ready to sell you niggas out. So what happened to Tyler, the Creator? We about to get on that. I'm just trying to read the rest of these comments. Big Stepper, LOL. Only white men invited to cookout is Duke from G.I. Joe. That's crazy. FBA say, yeah, he comes to cookout. Where's the link? Oh my God. I'm sorry, Mo. Let me grab the link. Here you go, Mo. Mo Facts, here's a link. What time is it? Bad. Wow. Let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss too much of your time. All right, Mo Facts. There's a link. I know Mo Facts about to come in here and cook my fucking boots, man. I know Mo Facts about to come in here and flip this upside down and be like, yo, well, dog, I know what you said, but this is what it is. I'm like, damn, Mo Facts, you just like shut down all of my good talking points. But I'm for it. I invite being educated. Anton Daniels' beard comes with a funny nose and some white supremacy Oakleys. Lathan tuning for TMZ, play that video. I got y'all. Stephen A. Parents is from St. Thomas. All right, long as y'all know. I thought Anton and Daniels. No, Anton and Aaron were cool, but what Anton was doing was allowing Aaron on his platform way early when that whole black conservative shit wasn't as popping as it is now, and pretty much studied Aaron, took Aaron's whole swag, and then blocked Aaron from his platform while he ran with it. And I don't respect that, because when Aaron was on his Proud Boys MAGA type of time during January 6th and shit, people didn't even want to be associated with Aaron. And I feel like if Aaron had enough support on social media, he would be the light-skinned Nick Fuentes. Aaron actually is light-skinned Nick Fuentes. And if he just locks in, he'll be bigger than Nick. Not that I support everything Aaron is saying, but I support people who are fearless in their beliefs. Even if I don't agree with them, I agree with authenticity. And passport bros are broke niggas living like kings in places surrounded by poverty and underage prostitution. Yeah, that's why I don't be fucking with certain people in passport bros. But without further ado, Mo Facts. What is happening, my brother, man? What is going on?
Man, it's good. It's good to see you back. I was checking on you. You left me on red. He ain't even like sound good or crashing out nothing. But you know what I'm saying? You know I held you down on the Star Show every time I called in. You know what I'm saying? It was always free FBJ.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I caught. Hey, man, I'm fighting something right now. We're gonna talk about
That's all right. Yeah. I ain't gonna keep you long.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna keep you long.
Well, go ahead, man.
Candace coming to the cookout because she riding with me. I'm bringing her to the cookout. I'm gonna say it now. Candace, I'm gonna tell you what kind of cool Candace is. Candace is a Aunt Terry from Soul Food kind of coon. You know what I'm saying? Like she just hate niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no like I want to be white, but she just don't like niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we got to put the respect on her name because she got the pressure on the whole conservative side right now. She see what I'm saying? She said the Fed's the one that popped old boy. I ain't gonna say his name on your platform out of respect. And she low key trolling old boy woman. So she got a lot of more nuts than a lot of these dudes out here. So keep it 100.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who would you rather invite to the cookout? Angela Rye or Candace Owens?
Candace Owens all day. And I'm gonna tell you why. Like Candace does say some real problematic stuff. But see, the difference is I think she believes what she say, and that's why she switch up like she do. If it gets to a point where she don't believe it, she don't just keep taking the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like Angela Rye know what's up, but she take the Democratic bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's why I said she like Aunt Terry. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Terry is like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm the only one got money. I'm the only one do everything around here, and y'all all want to use me. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of energy y'all see Candace having. But hold on, I got a question for you. How you gonna say Candace can't? And I think Candace is half tethered. Let's just clear that up too. You know what I'm saying? Because she was full tethered, we might be having a different conversation. But you know what I'm saying? Like she kind of, you know what I'm saying? But how you gonna let the other half cousin off the hook? Tyler the Creator, Tyler the Snow Boy Bunny loving Tyler. You gonna let him off the hook, but you Candace can't come to the cookout. Well, what's up with that?
To clarify, I will say this. I will let Candace Owens. Damn. I'm not let me make this clear. I'm not giving Tyler, the creator, a pass. I don't feel like I've dove into the topic deep enough, but I'm gonna say this. Tyler, the creator, if he had a pass to Cookout last week, it's revoked this week, and he can't come back. I'm not for Tyler, the creator. I'm not supporting Tyler, the creator. I don't think anything he did was cool. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, because I'm on Star Report and I troll and I do my rage bait, that what he did was appropriate because that was before cancel culture and he was young. No, because what Tyler, the creator, does for black kids like me who grew up in the same era is, because we may not grow up in the hood, it's guys like Tyler, the creator, to give suburban blacks a bad name. Because when I grew up in the suburbs where there was a majority of white, you had to find out and pick very early what side you stood on when you went to school. Were you going to stand on, hey, your mom and daddy know you black, they told you was black, and these white people, yeah, they're going to ridicule you, but you don't got to be friends with them. You be friends with people who want to be friends with you, and you do your schoolwork. Or you assimilate to this predominantly white school in this neighborhood, and you let these white people use you as a punching bag, joking wise or physically, in order to be accepted by white people. What Tyler, the creator, showed is that he was one of those black kids who disparaged his own people for white acceptance, whether that's his fan base, or that was his personal life, or that was his love life. You chose to shit on Eric Gardner, Black Lives Matter protests, and a bunch of other things that with your platform you could have spoke positively for, or not spoke on it at all. But what you chose to do was have anti-black content rhetoric. You even put on a Klan mask and had a rope over your homeboy. You put on whiteface and sold anti-black merch to your white audience. That to me is just as dangerous as anything Candace Owens did. Or Stephen A. Smith.
That's all I'm saying is, like I said, I understand where Eric, like, see, we got to, when we say this coon word, a sellout, it's different categories and people get there from different roads. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they say it because it's popular and get the money, like Anton Daniels. You know what I'm saying? He's chasing the bag. So he says whatever, you know what I'm saying, he got to do to get the bag. Like I said, I used, when I was in high school, I used to date a girl that I think is like Candace Owens. She was from the suburbs. Her mom was a doctor. She would try to hang out with the black girls, and they would end up jumping. You know what I'm saying? And you know people just like that too. You know what I'm saying? Where they try to be around black people, and that's why I call her Aunt Terry, because Aunt Terry could have moved to the burbs and never came back to the house for Sunday dinner. You know what I'm saying? She like, I come back here.
She lost her marriage. Hey, she lost her marriage fucking around with niggas.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. She could have easily moved.
Trying to keep it real. The fuck girl lost her husband.
No, first of all, she married a black man that didn't want to go to work, wanted to make beats. You know what I'm saying? And then why?
Wanted her to finance his mixtape.
Right.
And he wasn't even singing lead.
You see what I'm saying? And then after all that, they use her for her money, sleep with her man. That's why she had to pull out the blade on him. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gets to that place from different, from different roads. And like I said, I see what, you know what I'm saying? So I can just understand. But like a Tatum, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like he said he wouldn't cry for his kids passing away, but he out here crying for that boy. You know what I'm saying? Like
you heard when Osifa Tatum said I went to Israel and they only spit on me one time.
On one time. See what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm trying to say. So we gotta have different coon buckets. You know what I'm saying? Some coon like Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Kanye the same way. Like Kanye gotta come to the cookout.
Yeah.
He gotta come. Now he gotta take his meds. But he can come to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta he can be on the DJ table or something. You know, just keep him preoccupied. But yeah, like I said, we just gotta be careful because, like I said, like some people have justified animosity towards us because we done them dirty. Let's just when somebody beats you for a bag, you know what I'm saying? You be like, I hate all y'all. You know, like, so I'm just saying. So that's all I'm gonna say. It's good to see you back, bro. You You know what I'm saying? I just want to call in and give you a hard time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna drop off. You have a good one, all right?
Hey Mo, I appreciate it, and I really do love when you come in with the commentary because you always say something that I wasn't thinking about that just adds another layer to the show that I have to like speak on because, like I said, it's so profound. Like I just can't brush past it. So I just appreciate you calling in, contributing to the show, and I just appreciate you always just looking out and just make sure I'm straight, man. Thank you so much, Mo. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Take care. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. And another thing I wanted to talk about is what Tiffany said. She said, FBA, to be fair, you said you said that you two have a price, maybe his start 8K. All I keep trying to tell you, Tasha, Tiffany, when the bag comes, I'm telling y'all I'm selling you out. When the bag comes, I'm be like, yo, you gonna see me with the blue bow tie or red bow tie, and I'm be like, I must be selling niggas out. If the juice have a bag, if the small hats have a bag and want me to speak on it's real, yo, we cashing checks. Why y'all acting like niggas ain't got to pay? We cashing checks. This is a check cashing podcast. I'm going to rename the pod. Fuck facts. It's called Checks and Facts. The facts is the check cleared. So now I'm selling niggas out. I'm just saying, bro. Tyler trolls himself. Trevor just saying. Anton Daniels look like AJ Johnson absorbed Rick Ross. You got a pocket. Just don't take the raggedy ass Kardashian kids with you. Brandon Tatum is the goofiest on God. Tatum and Curtis. Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you guys too. The top, I ain't turning in my own. I ain't turning y'all in, but I'm definitely selling you out. May not turn you in, but I'll sell you out. Hey, man, bag got different. I got different. Okay, so you guys see this picture, right? This is a clear image to you guys. Oh, what Nick said, I'm getting a Thomas so haircut when I sell out. Mo, hey, listen, when you, bro, Mo already know the trick. When you see FBJ with that clean fade and all this is gone, expect high-level cooning and buffooning from FBJ. I won't even go by FBJ anymore. I'm going to go by Stephon John, the political commentator with the bootsy fade and no sideburns. And I'm cutting my mustache. I'm going to have the leather lip with the beard with no mustache. I'm going to look crazy. I'm going to look crazy. When I come on camera looking crazy with the haircut, if you see these dreads cut, check got cleared. I will get the Supercuts Obama fade if I ever sell out. Yo, I just love how everybody throwing their price in and telling us what they're going to do. That's why I be saying, bro, everybody pro-black to the check clear. Killer, what's popping in the building, Killer? We in this bit for 2 hours. Yo, I don't know if I'm trying to give you guys a good show or I'm just avoiding getting beat on by my girl, man. If this is the SOS, you know, she is mad at me, man. So maybe I'm just prolonging the argument I'm going to have when I get home, but it's okay. Y'all terrible. This is why we need to put Harriet on that dub with her shotgun. All right, I'm with you. Tom said, Tiffany, I'm with you. Hey, man, listen. The first next Saturday, it's time to sell out. I'm tired of staying down for niggas and niggas out here shadow banning you and reporting you to the white man. Sideburns with no mustache and a goatee and some cool. I told you, I will be up in this bitch. No mustache with the goatee and the bootsy fade. Y'all gonna be like, yo, is FBJ got cloned? I'm gonna grow the Dr. Cornell West afro when I sell out. Yo, we gotta have fun on night, bro. It's Friday night, bro. We gotta have fun, bro. I'm sorry, we gotta be a little lighthearted, bro. Like niggas is on 10 right now. Please hit that like button. Niggas is on 10 right now, dog. I just love everybody's like telling us what they're gonna do when we sell out. We gonna sell out together. That's why I ain't even tripping. We gonna sell out as a unit, as a team. I'm gonna have a five contract sellout. I'm gonna get my top 5 biggest coons with me. It's gonna be me. I know me, Trevor, and Mo gonna be the big 3 coon. And Black McBain gotta come because I know Black McBain, he gonna switch up so crazy on camera when we all get the coon bag. he gonna be the one to go. He gonna take us viral. Black and Bang gonna get us the bag for real. He gonna take us to that next level. Tom said, Tiffany, you talking? You gonna be cooning with us too? Everybody in this chat gonna get the coon check. I'm telling you, when I get that sellout check, I'm breaking all y'all off, and we gonna all just we gonna rebrand as coons, and we gonna run the platform. I don't know why y'all tripping like y'all ain't gonna cash that check. I got integrity. You got a check, nigga. I might go out and buy the first hip hop top hat. Fuck a fit. But everybody gonna be, we about to be, man, I'm gonna have that shit on when that bag cut. Nigga, I'm gonna be cooned out, okay? KHUN, okay? Here again, thank you. I appreciate it. I would drop it, but it's gonna look too crazy. If we create our own currency, we'll spend it within the community. Can we talk about that on What's Your Price? Trevor, we might need to do that What's Your Price show. I think we should do a What's Your Price show, man. Tom said Tiffany definitely gonna have to tap in for that. Because everybody, listen, you know niggas got a price, and they tell you how they gonna hit, how the aesthetic gonna be. McBain bald. Man, listen, dog. Y'all, everybody gotta chill out. Everybody gotta chill out. We're gonna do this. You see this picture right here? This is Tyler the Creator. The Nick Coin ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be on that Bill Cosby pound cake time. Yo, man, listen, we might have to do a coon campaign. I feel like a lot of us is a little too ready to. I don't know if Bill's getting tight. Is holidays around the corner? Is a lot of us right now on camera, including me. We getting a little too. We really about that check gonna come. That check is on the way. Tyler created a fruitcake. Yeah, you're right, FBJ. 2 years ago, Aaron was on Anton's Fight Club YouTube channel. It was crazy, and Aaron was on his Rory-ish. Then I noticed Anton didn't let Aaron on his live. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, dog. I'm going to hold down my dog, Aaron, bro, every time. I'm going to hold him down because y'all got to understand, bro. Like, some of y'all been in music industry. Some of y'all been in film. Some of y'all been in television. Like Aaron's one of my closest friends. I don't care what you think about his politics. I don't care where you think where he stands. Me and Aaron been cool for going on 5-6 years. Anytime Aaron went live somewhere, he would call me. We would talk for hours. He would send me the links. I would go live. I'll blow up somewhere. I would call Aaron. I'll be like, yo, here's the link. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, me and Aaron came up on social media together. I'm the one who linked him with Star to be on the Star Report. When he was going to Anton Daniels, like I was watching for him. So I'm always gonna ride for Aaron because I seen somebody take his creative lane and run with it, bro. And I've seen my homeboy get discouraged to the point where he like took his foot off the gas, bro. So I'm never gonna get off Anton Daniels' neck. And if I ever see that fat ass thing on camera, bro, I'm gonna fire his ass up. One of the only reasons why I came on today and I continue to like make sure that I don't leave YouTube and leave content creation is because my homeboy, who should be the biracial Nick Fuentes, isn't even there. Not because he doesn't have a talent, it's because fat ass Tethers took his sauce and ran with it. Laugh my ass off. He's one of the niggas who got touched on by his uncle. I forgot who we were talking about here. I'm going to be on the laptop all Sunday. Facts. Tyler went LGBTQ for the last 2 albums and went straight black to light-skinned sisters. That's what I'm saying, bro. We ain't with that talk credit. Every day we gonna get Molly Wop tonight. He's laughing hard, too hard. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bro. And I know, you know how I know she ready? Because we argue and she ain't say nothing. We got each other's location. She at the crib. She ain't say when you coming over. She ain't turned the location off after we argue. She set the location on. I ain't gonna tell you to come home. Then you know what time it is. So I'm this like when you hanging out with your homies a little too long because you ain't trying to go back to the crib. This is me right now. Touched by his uncle brutal. We talking Tyler, right? EBT ending got folk. Hey, them SNAP benefits got niggas get that time and soul cut. Them SNAP benefits got me. Hey, all right. Listen, I told you they done ran down on me. I was ready. Hey, listen, I almost came on here with a haircut. I'm gonna have a British accent. You already got a British accent, nigga. Oh man, I'm 2 hours late. 2 hours and 30 minutes, but we still cooking. I used to be a moderator for Anton BHT. Then he broke it off with the Lapeef Network and said S&D. I'm telling you, bro, Eddie Kane already had one in the tuck. Boy, y'all niggas is, boy, listen, dog. And he's Obsidian starting buck dancing for Pearl. I was done. Bro, a lot of that red pill shit ended when a lot of the black dudes start dancing from Just Pearls or Just Pearlies, whatever her name is. I hate Aaron takes my respect that he's just being himself. Trevor, the reason why I respect Aaron is because, bro, for him to speak with the same talking points, Candace Anton, Osifa Tatum, and a lot of the Hodge twins, before they were platformed, before a lot of them had the balls to grift right-wing talking points, Aaron was literally on Clubhouse and other platforms. Like, Aaron might have been the first black right-wing supremacist I've ever ran into. He was the first. He was coming into black spaces, standing on business, and firing and cooking niggas up. He was firing and cooking niggas. Me and him, low-key, we first met. We was having a debate. We was going toe for toe. We was going toe for toe. I'm like, this biracial nigga is dangerous. I can keep fighting him, or can I can align with him, not align with his talking points, but I respect his level of combat in debates. So I decided that, hey, I'm linked with him. We got each other's number. We talk frequently. Aaron's my guy. I don't care if Aaron has extremely anti-left talking points, or even if he may sound anti-black. That's my guy. And he believes in what he believes in more than I know a lot of people who claim they for black people. Aaron believes in his shit. So then that's my guy. Tyler got touched on. Black folks ain't in EBT like that's the Latino lifestyle. EBT ending got white rednecks sweating like slaves. Black McBain, ain't nobody selling EBT right now. Hey, while I'm talking, look at this. This Tyler Creator, by the way, in a coon. This Tyler Creator in a KKK mask with his homeboy. He has definitely been himself as long as I can remember. Rob, you already know that nigga Aaron don't give no fucks about a nigga. He will tell you that word for word with the hard ER and then laugh like I dare you to show emotion. But yeah, why is somebody who puts on this outfit invited to the cookout? Why is somebody who does a Nazi salute in a whiteface invited to the cookout? Why is somebody who paints their face white should be invited to the cookout? Why should be somebody selling this type of merch should be invited to the cookout? I'm asking real questions. Making shirts like this. Making merch like that with watermelon. Holding white hands. Why are we supporting people like Tyler, the Creator, when he's doing things like this? Kissing on white boys and being anti-black. Why should we have grace for people like this? Why should we give props to people saying, I hate Black History Month? Why the fuck do you have to effing separate niggas still always paying homage to our heroes? Fuck that. Why is Between the Sheets by Isaac Brothers playing in my head? You got a pocket. Tyler in them sheets is wild. Tyler in them sheets is wild. In Between the Sheets is crazy when you see a nigga in a Klan mask. Where do you even find a Klan suit like that? That's what I'm saying. That was like he got it from Clayton Bigsby or something. Don't let Tyler's friends like Jasper and Taco off the hook. Taco is Kylie Jenner's best friend, hangs with LeBron, and Jasper works full-time with Jackass. Guess they sold out. All them niggas did. They don't sell out that at Walmart yet. Facts. Man, fuck that verse. You know, Tyler don't get no... Listen, bro, I don't fuck with no nigga like Tyler, Creator. I don't give a fuck how good he raps. I don't fuck with niggas like that, bro. I don't fuck with coons. I just don't. Like, why are you tweeting this? Matter of fact, because y'all playing. Why? Let's stand behind this. If we want Tyler Creator to, R. Kelly peed on a effing child and got away with it. This is the most swagged out shit I've ever heard in my life. Cookout worthy? I'm just asking, is this cookout worthy? It's a lot of things I don't have a problem with, but it's a lot of things I do have a problem with. And Tyler the Creator, look at this. Let me show y'all something. You see this outfit at the Grammys? Look what he's really looking like. Let's go back to this. Look at his outfit. Now look at this. Why would he dress like this? Why would he go like this? Why would he put on this outfit? Why would he portray himself like this? Everybody's smart until they cross the line, then they don't know no better. I'm just saying. I'm just asking a question. FBJ favorite Tyler album? I don't have a favorite Tyler album. I'm sorry. I grew up in an era where these tweets were happening in real time, and I was like, I don't rock with this guy. Then when I hear that he can rap or he's getting different sound, different beats, I can be like, okay, I like certain sounds, like some of the beats. Okay, he can rap, but I'm not a Tyler the Creator supporter at all. He cracks black nuts, that's why. Nothing dries up Punani or more than a Klan hat. Yeah, I don't have a favorite Tyler album. I just never been a big Tyler Creator supporter, to be honest, man. And him rebranding as some like pro-black or like somebody that is like so for black people, like I'm not fucking with that shit, bro. I'm just not. Like, we don't have to do that. Like, if he felt like he had to get big from being anti-black, then let him have his white fan base. What does it say? You know, all my life I'd hear black people don't do this, black people don't do that from black people. And I was always like, you stupid niggas putting limits on yourself. You don't do that. I'm going to go snowboarding. You stay here in Hawthorne, homie, later. Like, you hang out with white people, now you feel like you're just so like, oh my God, I'm so nuanced. I just can't respect people like Tyler Creator, bro. It was J. Cole Friday Night Lights when Yonkers came out. That's what I'm saying. Black man, I'm with you. I would listen to Friday Night Lights. I would listen to Big Crit. Like, when I came up in 2010, 2011, I can't listen to Big Crit and Currency and Wiz and be like, oh, put that Tyler the Creator on. No, I can't. I couldn't listen to Big Crit and put Tyler the Creator on. I just couldn't. This just wasn't what I was on. What else we got to go through? What else got through? Let me see if I get some more tweets. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say this, bro. We're gonna wrap the show up, and the only reason why I'm gonna wrap the show up is because it is getting kind of late, and I gotta go home to get cussed out. Cadillac Cut is a classic, bro. Big Crit's like first 6 projects were like fire. It seems like the reason Earl did himself and Tyler is very clear now. Bro, even Sid from the internet was like, bro, Tyler, what you doing is corny as fuck. Like, a lot of people in real time thought what Tyler was doing was corny. So this isn't revisionist history. Millennials knew Tyler was like this. That's why most of Tyler's fan base is Gen Z. His fan base really ain't our age group. Because and I don't want to hear about, oh, what about the black alternative kids? Remember, I grew up in the suburbs. I grew around all them niggas. You did not have to be anti-black to relate to Tyler the Creator. You didn't have to be a coon to relate to Tyler the Creator. Maybe the message is that he can be whatever he wants to be, or perhaps trolling with the whole goofy ass notion of wearing some white sheets. I'm sorry, dog. Like, I'm not accepting it. And people are, what about Clayton Bigsby in the Chappelle show? What Clayton Bigsby was in the Chappelle show is what Candace Owens is to the right wing, and what Ossifer Tatum is to the right wing. That Clayton Bigsby skit was very deep into showing that white supremacy will use you, but they really don't fuck with you, and they will never let you run their program as long as they know that you're black, no matter how hard you go for white supremacy. Clayton Bigsby and Dave Chappelle was a deeper artistic point that was driven through comedy. That is art. You posting in a Klan outfit and Klan robe with a rope around your homeboy's neck is not art. And we have to be able to have the level of intellect to separate art from shock value, art from trolling. Because trolling is one thing. Being anti-black to a detriment of black people for white acceptance will never be forgiven. Not by me, at least. If it's by anybody else, cool, just not by me. 2010, I was on Wale, Crit, Cole, Wiz. Same here. I love Sin. Soul Tape, yep. There is no competition. There is no competition too. Fab was my guy. I used to like Sid and Steve Lacy a lot. I heard Steve is into some weird. Steve is, I think he's bisexual or he's gay now, but, salute to Steve Lacy. But, I don't think he's on the on the up and up. You won't wear them sheets for 80K, FBJ? That's your price and your bottom line. Yeah, I'm not wearing a Klan outfit for 80 bands. I'm playing. I might wear a Klan outfit for 80. I'm playing. I don't. Well, I don't know. If they're like, hey, yo, here's 80 racks and a Klan outfit to put on, I wouldn't take the 80 bands or put the Klan outfit on, because I'm never going to know peace. Like, it's like this. If I put on that Klan outfit and I get 80 bands, good luck into, it's pretty much going to cancel itself out. Because whatever I'm trying to do in media with those 80 bands are always going to be capped by the Klan outfit. So that 80 bands isn't really worth 80 bands once you make me compromise myself in the Klan outfit. That 80 bands is probably close to 15 bands. So I'm going to lose more money trying to clean up that Klan outfit with the 80 bands than actually compounding the interest of my investment with those 80 bands if I didn't wear that Klan outfit. So no, I'm not wearing a Klan outfit for 80 bands. Because once I put that outfit on, the amount of money that I got to wear it dramatically decreases. Soul Tape, Junior Radio, Cotton Candy, Corona, Mood Music. Yeah, Mood Music. Same when Drake was wearing blackface because he got phased out of Grassi. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we not about to just do certain shit. Green Lantern Invasion, Drama King, Thug, Motivation. Yep. Tom said, tip is Wale welcome to the cookout. The reason why I'm going to say no is because Wale going to be the type of nigga at the cookout to start trying to like fight niggas or G-check somebody during the R&B set, and he going to fuck up the vibe. So Wale, no, you're not invited to the cookout. Not because you're not a Black American, because you going to try to make shit weird because you're emotional. It's Wallow. My bad. It's Wallow. Yeah, Wallow. Hell yeah, Wallow going to come. I don't know why I said Wale. Wallow can definitely come. Wallow shit talks black business. That's a no-no. Nah. I like what Wallow said. Wallow's like, bro, nobody gives a fuck because you got a black business, nigga. Niggas want to know if you do good business. Wallow can come. So with that note, we're about to hit 3-hour mark. I'm going to send this episode to our boy Troy Terrain, aka Star, so he can put us in the community section in the algorithm, and that we can all profit and grow our audience. Wallow ain't ran no damn business. I don't know, like he got the podcast business on deck, man. But I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I want to say I had a terrific time back for this show. I wanted to go live early this week, but I kept trying to push it off because some of these topics are good, some of these topics are nuanced. And I wanted to make sure if I went live that I was going to be able to not do like a 20-minute show, not do a 45-minute show. You know, when I go live and I tell you guys, we're about to hit 3-hour mark. No co-host, no outside, no facts, no guests, no calls in, No long clips, no videos. I gave you niggas straight, like 3 hours of straight dialogue. And I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys in chat. Like if you guys were in the chat, this show would have ended 2 hours ago. I can only run this show as long as I do because you guys are this active in the chat. So, like I said, without no chat, it won't be no show. That's the reason why I don't do pre-recorded shows. Because even though I can do them and I want to do some pre-recorded stuff about certain topics, there's nothing better than talking to y'all, man. I swear to God. I talking to you guys, it feels like I'm not even doing the show. It just feels like I'm just hollering at all my friends right now. Good show, PJ. Everyone be safe. What's your price? My price, I told you, low end 80K, high end 150 to 220. The only reason why I'm not saying you gotta give me $1 million, this and that, because you give me a little bit, I know what to work with it. Woo! Man, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I know what to do with it. Salute niggas in Duval. Salute. Like I said, man, peace out. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you guys want to donate, I don't have a certain dollar amount. Just put whatever money is on your heart at $ Florida Boy J904. I will be back next week. I will not be leaving you guys. I'll be chopping up these clips tomorrow morning. I just appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody entertaining this. I appreciate my niece coming in and disagreeing with me and calling me a sellout and a coon on the phone, and then coming on the platform and calling me a sellout and a coon on the chat. That's why you got to keep it honest with people. Good show. I'm out. My sellout price is $5 million. When you pulling up again? Okay, next week. Yeah, I'm pulling up next week. Unless something breaks tomorrow, I gotta let this episode simmer. I gotta put this out. I gotta do some distribution. I gotta cut up the clips in this episode, and I gotta just push this out as much as possible, because when next week comes, we're gonna get a bunch of new stuff to talk about, and this is not gonna hit how I used to. So I just want to say, like I said, before I get off, salute to everybody: Thompson, Tiffany, Blackman Bain, Trevor Jackson, Oliver, my niece Mo Fax, my cousin Ed, goddamn Gifted Curse Podcast, salute to Killer, salute to RC in the building, salute to goddamn did I say Thompson, Tiffany? Salute again if I said it. Salute to Standra, man. Salute to everybody. Sir Shy been his bitch. Carlton Way, again, you know Carlton Way is my guy. Salute to Kayla, Avery. I don't know if this is your first time in the chat or last time in the chat, but if you have came from Starport, I hope FBJ did not disappoint you. Salute to Bountiful Soul, FBA, and like I said, man, you guys have a wonderful night. Please stay safe this weekend. I will holler at you guys later. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay black. We out of here.